Banana boat. Do 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 do.
No, it's banana phone.
I don't care anymore.
I'm just doing what you guys were doing with that Highlander reference earlier.
I don't care no anymore. I don't care no anymore.
You're gonna fill your Collins?
Yes.
Is this a new Genesis for you?
Or I don't care no anymore. I'm going to shock the monkey.
Okay, just do it in private so that we don't have to listen to it. My monkey. Too much at stake.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what this game looks like. What version are you playing? GameCube?
I am playing GameCube.
Yeah, I had a look on it. And I'm like, I wonder which one he's going to.
I basically
use.
What I did was I just I went on Moby Games and looked at the entire GameCube catalog, and I put them in the order of release date. And I just picked the first one that I thought might be kind of short and also Halloween related, since we're still in October.
Makes sense to me.
And as you'll note, I did not set up I didn't have an overlay ready specifically for this game. I'm using what will end up being the new standard overlay once we return to being MVGLive starting next week. Complete with new logo and everything. I always change up the logo and everything, or at least I try to after every MVGDead, because November is the month we started doing that, doing MVGLive in 2012.
Well, what's really annoying is, for some reason, Beam does not want to work for me.
I loaded it up just a second ago and it was doing just fine.
I know it's doing something really weird, and it's no, it's on my. I looked it up, and it's apparently something to do with the video drivers, but mine are all up to date and other things like that.
The player is HTML5. But
it's apparently something that is something to do with the HTML thing that Google Chrome uses or some shit like that. I looked it up and it was super annoying to.
Well, if that's the issue, I would stop using Chrome.
Except it does the same thing on Firefox.
Well, then it's not a problem with Chrome.
Well, looking at it, it has issues with Chrome, and then it's annoying. I'm hoping I'm hoping it will work longer, because I exempted you from my pop-up block that I was using, so I'm gonna see if that does it.
Could be. I would also right click on the video and open settings and disable hardware acceleration if you have that checked, because that could have a lot to do with it too.
No, I don't have that option.
So I'm gonna check to see how to do it, because maybe I'm not remembering exactly.
Well, they could have changed the way they did it.
Oh, when you right click on the player, it just tells you what it is. Because I forgot this is specifically a specific kind of player. So no, for HTML5 player does not use like Flash things or anything like that. It
seems to be working okay for now with turning off the pop-up blocker. So I was wondering, I wonder if my pop-up blocker
could be. Yeah, if that's the reason, then just leave your pop-up blocker off. There's nothing.
Well, what I did is I exempted your website from it, because it worked. Audio stuff works fine on YouTube, so I just whitelisted the website, the current version. If you change
Right.
over to another one, I'll have to whitelist again. But
So yeah, anybody listening right now, if you're having any issues with the player, fucking exempt me on your whitelist me on your pop-up block or on your ad block, because yeah.
oh no, I have both an ad block and a pop-up block.
Yeah, to make sure I'm like whitelisted and exempted on all that stuff. The site is, because yeah, the player could mess with the player. Like, it doesn't seem to have an effect on the VidMe player, which is fine, because that's all HTML5 too. But
Oh well, I have you on the ad block I have ad block as well, but I have I turned that off for the website.
But yeah, HTML5 is a different beast than Flash. Flash, I will not probably ever go back to using anything Flash, because there's so many. What the hell's the word I'm looking for here? There's so many issues with Flash, problems with Flash, like things that. Damn it! There's a specific word I'm trying to look for here, and I can't think of it now. I hate my brain. I hate
viruses.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. There's a general way I want to put it, and I can't think. The word is not coming to my head.
There's a lot of ways that the Flash can be compromised, that allows backdoor viruses and other things in.
Basically, is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of, problems with the Flash. That's gonna bug me now. I'm trying to figure the.
You're gonna wake up.
Word.
You're gonna wake up at like.
I'm gonna wake up at 3 in the morning and be like, "Oh, it's this."
Well, you'll probably still be awake at 3 in the morning.
Knowing me.
Considering when we finish streaming, it's only like 2 hours before 3 for you.
But yeah, Flash is so susceptible to viruses and stuff like that that it's not worth it to go back and use any of that. There's a lot of problems that need to be fixed on Flash before it ever gets usable. And anyway, Flash is pretty much a dead thing. Most places use HTML5 for their video players now.
Well, Adobe is still. I think actually Chrome might actually block might block Flash anyways.
That could be. But yeah, YouTube uses HTML5. Beam uses it. VidMe uses it. Dailymotion just switched over to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They were using Flash up until probably about a couple months ago, and then they finally switched over to HTML.
About damn time.
But yeah, it's all browsers actually at this point will support HTML5 just automatically. So yeah, Flash is wholly unnecessary anymore. HTML5 is just better anyway. It's more secure.
Yep.
But yeah, things like AdBlock or Pop-Up Blocker will kind of mess with it from time to time, depending on the software.
Yeah, it seems to be working fine now. I was using Pop-Up Blocker Pro. It's not the best one.
That could have
it's not the best one, but it's a free one.
The Pop-Up Blocker, it could be blocking the thing that says this stream is marked mature, because that is a pop-up. That's not on the actual stream.
Oh no, the stream actually worked. That worked, but it would go and then the video player would say, it would. I'll post it in the chat. The video player would stop and it would say, it would read that.
Nan. Yeah.
Yeah.
NA not available, basically. Yeah, that seems like it would be a result of like a pop-up blocker or an ad blocker. Yeah, if you're watching the stream on the site on Culture Shock TV, the website, like, and this isn't just like, I'm not just saying this to Mark, he knows that, but I'm saying this to anybody's watching it on the site. Whitelist us, make us an exception, because the ads on my site.
I turned off both the ad blocker and privacy badger as well.
I try not to. I have tried my best not to make, because I recently, like I think over the summer, finally became eligible for AdSense on the blog. That's why there's ads on the blog now, or on the site now.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
Because you just have to have the site for a year. And that's it. And I had an AdSense account anyway for YouTube, so
nice.
Just linked it. So that's why I'm not as worried about like YouTube monetization not working properly or things like that, and that's why I'm also not too worried about using VidMe, because even though VidMe doesn't support ads, it's whatever, because whatever you watch on the site is still going to have there's still going to be the ads that you see there, and even if you don't, even if you don't click on them, I still get the RPM.
I see one for free streaming. One about hot slip daughters you didn't know have famous parents, clever tricks, multiple earnings, one simple click, and 12 hot stars wearing barely their bikinis.
But I didn't want to overdo it, because there's an option to like put one in between each post, and I'm like, that's a little much. So there's one at the top, one in the sidebar, and one at the bottom at the footer that you'll probably never ever see unless you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page.
Oh, it's there, but I don't see any ads.
Yeah, it's probably because nobody ever sees that ad space, because it's at the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
I wasn't so worried about that one. It was more the one at the top and the one in the sidebar.
Makes sense. All right.
I never set up the video capture for my. I just realized that.
The video capture for what?
My game. I never set it up. I forgot about it. So I need to capture it on stream here.
Whoops. You got busy talking to us and.
That wasn't even just that. I got busy doing all kinds of things. Game capture. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Oh, this is a THQ game apparently.
Yep. I noticed that when I was looking it up, because I decided to do some research for the game to see. I just finished an interesting book last night.
It's called 50 Shades of Grey.
No, I was reading I was reading one of the books from the Oxford History of the United States.
Lord.
I was reading about the Civil War. Game's not gonna work?
No, it's working. What in the world? I'm just gonna let the rest of this intro play. That was weird. Cool. The game's actually from 2002, so I don't see.
Yep.
I shouldn't see any problems. Also, I looked it up on the Dolphin Wiki to make sure it was playable, and it's rated 5 stars, so it should work fine. No problems.
Awesome.
Okay.
I try to whenever I'm playing a GameCube or PS2 game, I try to look it up on their wiki, on those programs' wikis, to make sure they're playable.
Makes sense to me. Everything is awesome when you're part of the team. Ah, good. I found my next book to read in the Oxford History of the United States.
It's probably going to be pretty maddening to have to hear this for the next like 15 to 20 minutes.
It's a good thing I can't hear it.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
It's gotta be me.
Dirty bit.
It's got to be me.
Dirty bit.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo-Doo, Night of 100 Farts.
Yes.
That'd be Billy's game.
And one of them smell like Scooby snacks.
Uh,
Oh my. Okay. I'm watching the CGI Alvin and Chipmunks cartoon. Well, my niece is watching it, but still. And on one hand, it's better than the movies, but on another
that's
hand,
not saying much, though.
Yeah, but on another hand, it's.
On the other
still
hand, you have
annoying.
different fingers.
It's still annoying.
But yes, I finished a book about the American Civil War I was reading last night. I'd been working on it for some time. Finished it last night. It was good.
Okie dokie.
And I'm part of the team.
Oh, thank God it's like playing demos, so we don't have to hear the theme constantly.
Where are you now? Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Layla, there'll be more chips. Layla.
I'd love some more chips, thank you.
There's a laugh track
A laugh track?
as you're
What?
as you're playing. You play as Scooby. There's a laugh track. That's tremendous.
Really?
Yeah. Anytime Scooby does the ground pound with his butt, there's a laugh track.
It's canned laughter.
Just like
so
yeah. Well,
it's
obviously. No, they had a live studio audience to watch the animators draw the things.
Mike, you didn't let me finish. Like I said, it's canned laughter, so it's gonna suck. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, but we know it's canned laughter. That's the thing. To do the Scooby-Doo live would be a great strain on the animators' wrists. Mr. Hanna and Mr. Barbero would have carpal tunnel.
Well, they actually didn't do all the animating. They just stuck their name
know.
on shit.
I mean, they probably started as animators,
Hard
but
to
yeah,
say.
no, they just put their name on stuff. It's like Turner.
Captain Planet!
I'm just going to go to the washroom and I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty.
Captain Planet! Given that there's gonna be a Captain Planet movie, one wonders who's gonna play him.
Ted Turner.
Maybe?
Captain Planet. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Something, something.
Get rid of these creeps! Do something, pal! Use your head!
Oh, has either you seen Doctor Strange yet?
Nope.
Just wondering. Oh man. Background noise.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a silver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that villain.
Hello.
From the other side.
Must have called 1,000 times.
I was just rolling in the deep.
Oh yeah, Dell.
Alright, I'll be right back.
All right. It's just a Canadian and a Australian. And
Yeah.
no one else. So I take it Doctor Strange is coming out soon.
In Australia, it's already out.
Have you seen it?
No, I was asking a question earlier, but you were muted.
Oh. When are you going to go and see it?
Maybe next weekend, not sure, because I'm suffering the worst kind of money problems right now. Like, the very worst.
Right. At least you managed to get your thing of,
Yeah.
your
okay.
thing of, Crystal Pepsi. Have you had it yet?
No, I'm saving it for the special occasion.
Which is...
Like, if I have the best day ever, and if something awesome happened to me, kind of special occasion. Which I haven't had since before I have money problems. Like, sometime in the next couple of days, I'll be $0 literally, and I'll be going crazy. Well, not literally crazy, like fasting myself, and I don't know how I'll survive.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Thank you, Louis, but I don't think what I'm saying is not basically what Louis is saying, if you look up what the song meant. Or if you've seen, what was that movie? Trainspotting. Pretty sure that movie, that song's about getting high on drugs or something.
I thought it was about a relationship.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's Lou Reed.
Kapla.
Kapla. Oh, yeah, it is about it's about him falling in love with heroin.
Wow.
Like I told you, like Transporter. Even his other song, Walk on the Wild Side, it's meant to be about his time involving people he met with Andy Warhol. But
Oh, yes.
lately car commercials think it's about dogs saying do 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 do.
Well, they use
Thanks.
They use Perfect Day to sell the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. So if you want to get high off heroin, get PlayStation 4. Like what?
Works for me.
Thank you, Layla.
I are back.
Hello, back to the past. We're not that late starting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to We're Not That Late Starting. Starring Mark Thomas Gledhill.
Yes, it's the new comedy series after the success I'm launching. After the success of You Can't Be Serious, I was offered a chance to do a comedy series.
Yeah, it's a show where Mark plays a guy who thinks he's really late, but is only marginally late.
Yes. Because
No, I don't want the demo. I don't want the demo.
because
Start this thing.
the wackiness is that I'm usually almost always earlier on time for when I go and do things.
Turn the rumble off. I guess that's it, all the things. Alright, we're playing Scooby-Doo Night of 1,000 Shits. No, Night of 100 Frights.
Poor Scooby.
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what
So
that
I tested out the new Skyrim, that remake of Skyrim today. Well, I got it for free because I had you could get the way it works is that if you had the Steam version of the game, you had all the DLC, you got the game for free as a special thank you for having kept Skyrim alive since it originally
Jesus.
came out.
Daphne looks atrocious in 3D.
Yes. They all do, actually.
They all kind of do. Actually, Velma looks the most normal. Velma looks
Oh my
okay. Everybody else is like, ah.
But yeah, so she's not an actual real redhead. That's
These characters are not meant to be in 3D.
Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo.
Velma's
yes.
like the lone exception.
but Skyrim is interesting.
Oh my god. You know what this looks like to me? Like if somebody made an awkward fan film and it involves
It's my uncle, the famous inventor, Professor
Wolf
Alexander Graham.
23 or something.
Scooby-Doo's diabetic cousin, Wooford Brimley.
Wolf 34.
That girl in red looks to have a ginormous rack.
You mean Velma?
Sorry, no, in green I mean.
Oh.
All of them have Chi-Tech. Yeah, whatever.
No,
I'm with that.
Daphne's normal sized. Velma's got a huge one. Velma's portrayed as like a little chubbier and more homely, but she ends up being the one that most people want to fuck.
You're saying that like it's a.
I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's how it ended up. They were trying to make her look homely, and they didn't. They made her look attainable.
Seriously, I'm looking at this and it looks like I'm watching.
There's a fucking
movie
canned
make-
laugh track, by the way. There is a canned laugh track for this.
For once, I am glad that I can't hear.
Again,
Oh my lord, Velma's breasts are huge. Look at that.
Oh no, I can't see it. The stream's acting up on me. No.
Again,
I
it
can't
looks
tell
like
if
I'm
you're.
watching.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
No, my stream really
Again.
did go down.
Again, it looks like I'm watching 3D Movie Maker.
I missed Velma, how she looked like. No.
I've seen it. And now it comes to Scooby-Doo getting the Scooby snacks in the weirdest way possible.
Raggy, wait.
Well, it is a game.
It's not like they got your name all over them. Well, actually, they do.
I missed what Velma looked like. That sucks.
She turned to the side and it was just like, whoa.
Raggy. Right on the road.
It's not like the Scooby snacks have your name all over them or anything like that, or anything else like the game has your name all over it. Hey Scoob.
If the game is worse than the movie, something's wrong. And the movie has better looking Daphne and Velma.
And I need 25 snacks. That's
Hey,
the save,
yes.
okay.
The movie has Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, and he did a good job as that. Surprisingly.
Thanks, Scoob. Is there a way to fucking turn the camera or anything like that? That's junk.
And
Let's run.
Freddie Prinze Jr. No. He didn't do good.
I would have thought that, like, the C stick would have been the camera controls. But apparently not. Apparently I'm just supposed to guess. Okay, so...
This thing makes me reappreciate that.
Oh, hey, Billy.
What's up, Bill?
Scooby Apocalypse comic.
Hi.
Hey, we're playing Scooby-Dooby Don't.
Okay.
The role Billy is taking tonight is Little John.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, okay.
Yeah. What?
Okay. How are you, Billy? Okay. I'm hosting the Mental Cast in a couple of weeks. Okay. Alright.
I don't want to use the warp gate. I want to find all the Scooby snacks. I'm gonna Scooby your snack. I don't know what that means. Can we, why'd I suddenly stop running all of a sudden when I ran? I guess I ran into something.
You guys can't hear my TV, can you?
No.
No.
No, we can't.
Oh, because they're singing the anthems right now.
This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up in my pants.
Actually, they're singing the U.S. national anthem right now.
That is the U.S. national anthem. Throw all your pants up. I don't know what that means. Suck on my wiener. I don't know what that means either.
I used to like Good Charlotte, but now I hate them.
Now they're bad, Charlotte.
Now they're mediocre.
No, Bad Charlotte would be good. They're more like, go away, Good Charlotte.
The Mystery Machine Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Hello, Scooby. I will give you some tips on some of the things you will find around Mystic Manor. Make tracks, Scooby-Doo. You can run faster by holding R while moving. Try jumping by pressing the A button. Look for more of these clues to give you hints about the area you are in. Some doors will need a certain number of Scooby snacks to enter. Okay, so it's kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. It's your note score gets you past certain doors in that one. There are many Scoopy? There are many spooky monsters around. If you get scared and lose a dog tag, eat some food and it will fill you back up.
So,
Platforms look like they will fall if you stand too long. When you collect a monster token, you can see them in the monster gallery. That's wonderful. Let's go up here and get on these platforms and immediately, like, fall off of them.
Wow, this thing tells, the stream actually tells you how many seconds you want.
Yep, that's, it's made to do that.
Between 5 and 7 seconds.
Not bad. You can actually catch up. There's a way, apparently I'm not using FTP transfer, it's HTTP transfer. I have to have a separate program to do FTP called Tachyon, and I can't fucking local record with it. It's basically OBS made for Beam, but I can't local record with it.
Oh, no,
So, like, I would have to, like... Oh! That's how you grab on... Okay, that's good. That's good to know. But yeah, so I would have to, like, download the streams and friggin' edit the raw footage, and I'm like, good lord.
that would take you so long.
That takes too long for me to do. We tried that.
And it failed miserably.
I mean, it was fine. Like, Donkey Kong Country 2 worked out pretty well, considering. Hey, look, Scooby's in a hockey rink, too.
That was tomorrow.
I gotta say,
The controls look pretty fluid.
it's pretty good. Yeah, the controls it controls pretty well. It kind of feels like Banjo-Kazooie in a way, which is a pretty good game. If you're gonna rip off a game, that's a pretty good one to rip off.
Ah, Dane's here. Hello.
Hi, Dane.
Oh, hey, Mark just said that I'm here.
Hey, oh hey, Dane. I said that you were here. That Mark said that you were here. That I said that you were here.
Oh, hey, Mike, you just said that I just said that Mark just said that you just said that I was here.
Hey, Dane. I just said that you just said that I just said that you just said that I just said that Bonanza.
Oh, hey, guys, Dane is here. Did you hear that?
And Ozzy Adams just killed.
Dane's not here, man.
Fucking, you know, I get a text from a certain somebody whose name I will not mention. Oh, send me the link to the Discord chat.
I didn't know until
I was literally 12 seconds from sending it to you.
How
I
do
don't
I?
want to name names, but his name rhymes with Willie Farter.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
How the?
Oh,
He
what?
may or may not have jokes made about him in a beer. This person.
Oh.
I couldn't get out of the sand, and I just. That was weird.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Mazel tov.
Hey, ah! This, yeah, the controls are super not bad.
Oh.
It's a little dicey on this tire, but
That's racist.
That's right.
what do you mean?
You said dicey.
And
How is that? How is
how is that
racist?
even remotely racist? You
We're
tard.
not the proper
Oh, that's ableist.
Hey, you know what's ableist? Your face.
Oh,
I need my safe spot.
Michael Riley. Oh,
You know,
oh my.
I always would like to, go onto one of those college safe spaces and just run in and say the most offensive thing possible just to trigger everyone and just run
Triggered.
out.
I'm triggered.
I have no clue why they have those.
Because they're little special snowflakes that can't handle anything.
We're gonna have a generation of people that are offended by everything.
That grass is green. It's offensive to me because I like red.
I'm green. It is
No, but-
offensive to green people.
I
There's no green people.
I relate to being a helicopter. I am a helicopter. That's my gender, you cis lord.
Hey, if they can identify themselves as a helicopter, can I identify myself as a car driver and I can just drive a car whenever I want? Is that possible?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's
I
official, guys.
identify-
I'm a driver.
I
Oh, you
identify
can finally
myself
start
as
going
Ron Jeremy.
places.
No, because the minute I get in a car, somebody's gonna be ableist and arrest me. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I? Why does Scooby run like a sloth that eats?
Because I'm not holding down the R button.
Oh, I see. Because you just like the order.
I'm just walking around normally.
And why is there a homeless man?
Because he gives out the dick.
I would expect that kind of behavior from Fred.
But,
Of the mystery
but not
team.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
But not Scooby. Heavens no.
Scooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby Doo.
Like, I just realized something, Scooby Dooby Doo.
Okay, so I has 107 snacks.
Match.
I really only like the first 3 seasons of the show. Or, well, the first 3 incarnations
I
of
was
the
gonna
show.
say, you're gonna have to pick one, because there's like 612 incarnations of Scooby-Doo.
Well, no, the original ones up until about the 19 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo I like. When they
19
when they introduced Scrappy-Doo is when I was kind of like, I don't really like...
The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo is a national treasure, you whore.
Hey, I unlocked the snack gate.
Because they had their token Arab kid.
And they had Vincent Price.
Well, Vincent Price was one of the few good parts of that show.
That Arab kid was so... I think, wasn't his name Flim Flam? I
Yeah.
believe?
I said
want-
go.
I wanted to punch Flim Flam in his throat.
So there was a key up there next to that creepy photo.
Oh my god. I
Flam.
said go, Scooby.
But the original one, starting in the 60s and into the 70s, I really liked. I mean, they've not aged well, but I like them nonetheless.
Have you ever heard the fan theory that the Scooby-Doo universe is in like a fucking post-apocalyptic wasteland?
I have, actually, yes. Because it explains why they never ever see anyone.
Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo, I'm so glad you found me. Now we can have Scooby sex.
Huh?
I mean, it always works for Brian on Family Guy. I figure any dog can do it.
Well, Scooby is a gentleman, unlike Brian.
Excuse me, miss. You're staring into my soul. I don't.
I blame Linda Lovelace for that.
I don't.
I-
Thank you for the map, though. Thank you, strange lady.
He looks. Wow. I would be shitting my pants if I saw that staring at me.
Here, take this map
It's
and
like-
this gaze.
It's like she's a robotic version of Suey Deschanel.
So for those of you who are wondering,
So Chanel.
Zooey Des Channel. Oh, fuck.
Chanel.
Zoe changed the channel. For those of you who are wondering, there is a fan theory that the Scooby-Doo universe takes place after a post-apocalyptic attack on the United States. Hence why most of the places they go are run down and abandoned, and normal, ordinary people are dressing up as ghouls and monsters in order to run businesses.
Yeah.
Oh, there are times though where that doesn't always work because they've had ones that take place in cities where they've had people.
Well,
That's the thing with fan theories. They offer some interesting ideas, but they
Well, that
Dane, you're not that far off on that theory, since DC Comics has recently did something about that. Let me play you a peek. See what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh god, that Scooby-Doo comic is so good.
Yeah.
What the hell?
No, it really is good.
Keith Griffin's
I actually
really.
prefer Future Force and Wacky Wasteland better.
Lord, oh Dios mío.
Yeah. You're looking at Shaggy's hipster look, right?
Yeah, why does Velma look like a midget?
She's hot.
Like, Yankee.
That's
She looks the most.
what Billy said.
She looks the most normal in this game. I pointed that out a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah.
No, but
She's also
none of these
busty.
characters were meant. Yeah, she's got
Which,
gigantic fucking boobs. I'm like, what?
Which
the hell?
which iteration of Scooby-Doo are Shaggy and Velma a couple? Because I seem to recall
It's
Is it a Mystery Inc?
Mystery Inc.
because I do recall that in the course of the first season they were a couple, but then apparently they broke up or something.
Because Scooby is a weirdo.
Scooby, well, I mean, yeah.
Who's jealous of Velma.
I must have missed that one.
And here's the thing, I would say, Shaggy, there's one thing the dog can't do for you, and then whisper in his ear, like, sorry, Scoob, goodbye.
Like, listen, Scoob, hoes before pros.
No. Scooby snacks before hose.
Scooby snacks before.
Oh,
A snatch before Scooby snatch.
thank God I have the walkthrough open. I gotta go back out.
You gotta feel bad for Shaggy. He's being cock-blocked by a dog.
And the dog's little cousin that we don't talk about.
Scrappy.
And then what about his cousin, Dumdoo, or whatever his name was?
He's a national.
Listen, let me tell you
What the
something.
fuck? Is this Don Knotts? Bet you
Yes.
wonder where the key to the gate, huh? Well, so am I.
Listen,
Don Knotts is in this game, yes.
Listen, Jack, are you a homosexual?
Oh, I've got a raging clue.
No,
I'm
Mr.
a raging
Mr. Curly, this is all just a big misunderstanding.
I have a raging clue.
You know who should have been on Scooby-Doo? Cartoon or live action? Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Tim Curry has been in a Scooby-Doo thing.
He's in this game.
Maybe for voiceover, but I meant as himself.
You know,
I think.
I tend to notice that if you say anything as Don Knotts in the Don Knotts voice, it's automatically awesomer. Hi, how you doing there, Bill? I got a raging boner.
Well, that's
You
nice.
sound more like Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Scoob, I got a raging boner.
Bill Clinton is a lot slower than that. I got a rage.
Scoob, my wife's got a huge cock.
Morning, come here.
You know, the difference between Don Knotts and Bill Clinton is you just have to make your voice either deeper or higher, basically.
It's true.
Well, let me tell you something, Andy. We gotta nip it in the bud, Andy.
Nip it in the bud.
Not the butt, Andy. I said the bud.
And this is why Gomer Pyle left to join the Marines.
That pile of shit. Well, God.
Damn.
And Gomer Pyle is played by Vincent D'Onofrio.
No.
Oh.
Full Metal Jacket.
No,
that
not
up.
even close. Shit.
Dane, Full Metal Jacket reference.
Yes, I know what you're referencing, and I'm still saying no. No means no.
No means no.
So where's Shagalicious in this?
I have no idea.
I think he's being captured.
Oh. He's probably just too stoned to remember where he is. He's like, whoa, Scoob! I have the munchies so bad.
Penis.
Listen, Scoob, I think I have a problem. I smoke so much pot, I think you can talk.
No, let me have the Scooby snack, you fuck!
Let me have this movie snack you.
I would do
Aw,
my
shit.
Shaggy impersonation, but I have to talk really loud when I do it.
Like Zoinks, Scoob.
I guess
Yeah,
I
pretty
died.
Like Zoinks, man, I'm Casey Kasem.
I'm dead.
And now I'm played by Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard as Casey Kasem in You Choose an English Band, the movie.
My impersonation was liked by Matthew Lillard. So
Fucking the dude from Scream liked your impression. That's great, man.
of him.
He
Like
did
I-
some good acting outside of Scream. Give it that.
Yeah, fucking 12 Ghosts or whatever that shit.
No,
Bingo.
not that. Like, how should I say? He was good in Hackers. And
There was one good thing about Hackers, and I'll give you a guess as to what it was.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie's boobs. That's actually two things, but still.
No, because she was ridiculously hot in that movie,
Yes.
and that's all you need to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's just really good to look at in that movie. Just like
Yeah. It's like she played a good hot goth chick.
he was also good in one episode of House.
Shaggy, that's not how you get high.
Like, you
hell's
can
wrong
tell
with you?
he acted instead of half-assing.
Was Shaggy just with an owl or a pterodactyl or?
No, I believe it was a crane. Or a crane or a swan.
you gotta send me that video.
What video?
Granddad.
The Joel from Vine Source is a national treasure.
You'll catch up with me later. How you gonna get off of there? What is wrong with you?
Granddad.
Ah, shit.
What the heck is this?
Boner pie.
Some
in
weird
out.
Nickelodeon cartoon involving a band and a monkey.
Shock
monkey
monkey.
man.
No, don't shock the monkey.
No, don't
Monkey.
Monkey.
I have 50 snacks. Yay! Enter the snack gate.
This is horrible to look at.
And now it's Fear on the Pier.
So this place is like all the areas that they've gone to in the past or something?
I don't know.
Feels
Possibly?
like that. Back to the past.
To play some shitty games that suck ass. Oh. Oh god.
What's wrong?
I got the springs. I'm gonna get the springs power up here, but as long as I don't die from all the crabs.
Yeah.
Looks like you have
Yay.
a bad case of the crabs.
Now I can do double jump.
Maybe it's a game that was meant to be released for Atari Jaguar, but Atari said, nah, you release it much later.
I doubt it. This came out in like 2002.
I'm going by few. Like I said, you release it much later. So 2002 is much later enough.
Uh-huh.
Scooby dooby dooby. Dooby dooby doo.
What the fuck is that? What are those pee-pee creatures? Those piss-colored creatures over there?
I don't
What
know. PP
Little Green
creatures.
Man,
Well,
I
we have the
guess.
title for this segment.
They're piss yellow. Look at them.
They bit
Am I wrong?
yellowish green.
Oh. Pee-pee creatures are coming.
There we go. I got my all my health back at least.
creatures.
I don't know if any of you have heard of the Atlas Obscura.
No.
It's basically a book, a world book, detailing hidden places that very little people know about. Like, oh, if you're ever in Greece, go to this place. It's the blobbity flobbity place. And it talks about literally every country, every state in the United States, and Staten Island made it into the book.
Really?
The Arthur Kill ship graveyard.
Ship graveyard?
Yes. All abandoned boats and ships that are just there.
I see.
Where's the fucking the piss creatures?
I think
I
they've
think
just
Mike's
pissed
done
off.
with that area.
For now.
Is it-
I might have to go back at some point.
Is this one of those Scooby-Doo games where it's like several episodes, or is there only one main?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
Get the
that
fucking box of Scooby snacks, you bitch!
That caveman is beating the shit out of Scooby. That's
You
hard.
Scooby Dooby dickhead.
Oh,
You
I just thought.
Scooby douche.
Scooby Dooby dick. I just farted.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I just thought of a good crossover idea, and tell me if you think this will work.
No, it won't.
No. Even before you speak.
Scooby-Doo and Ghostbusters.
No. Actually, didn't they do
Talking of
that? I feel like they did that once.
Speaking of Scooby-Doo, I watched a couple of weeks ago, I watched the first WWE movie they
Oh, I'm
did
sorry,
with
Mark.
Scooby-Doo, where they had a ghost bear, and
yeah.
and John Cena was interpreting Sin Cara's luchador dance skills to be able to say what was happening.
I'm not exactly sure if I'm supposed to hold A through this, but I'm not letting go of it.
It was a weird ass. It was a weird ass movie, that's for sure.
Like I said, sorry, Mark. Even though it's not me.
And the villain was called Cookie.
Cookie.
Of course it is. Of course.
And he was angry at the WWE because he got injured and he never got his chance to perform and was stuck as a performance coach.
That's
There's a Scooby-Doo movie I saw years ago, which is sort of a reboot to the two movies. Plus, I forget her name, but one of them played a very good Velma.
What's interesting about this WWE Scooby-Doo crossover was that they had Scooby play the video games and do so well that he won the competitions. What set it up? It was interesting.
Yay!
What's her name?
Haunted hedge maze. On the edge in the hedge.
Okay, alright. Haley Kiyoko. That's her name.
Which Scooby-Doo movie was that?
The Mystery Begins.
Oh, there was a
It's
sequel to
actually
that, I think.
okay. It's not bad.
Scooby-Doo be quick, suck my dick.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Fred?
Well, Stu, I'll tell you. There's only so much of Velma and Daphne I can take before I want to get strange.
The name.
In the-
Okay.
Listen, Scooby. I want to let you in on a secret. Every so often, and when Daphne and Velma are off doing girly things, me and Shaggy, we get high and sometimes,
They've changed. The WWE's changed when they do
Scooby,
the Hall of Fame.
Scooby. You gotta focus, Scooby. I'm trying to tell you something.
Speedy.
Listen,
Yeah, the Hall of Fame is the Friday night
Be
before
right back.
WrestleMania now, yeah. Because they're doing an NXT show the Saturday.
anyway, sometimes me and Shaggy get a little high, and I mean, sometimes we end up making out with each other a little bit. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We're both confident in our. Oh shit!
This is kind of a mediocre game.
Yeah.
You think?
Apparently, it's better than the previous one that came out in the N64. Apparently, people thought that this game was the apology letter to the N64 game.
Not much of an apology. It's like, dear fucking Scooby-Doo fans, yeah, whatever. This is the best we can do.
This was made by THQ.
Dear Scooby-Doo fans, you won't fuck Velma, don't you?
Yes.
Admit it.
Admit it. You're a sucker for her curves.
Listen, dear Scooby-Doo fans, admit it. While Daphne is hot, you would totally do Velma too.
Yes. ZNR at the same time while walking,
Yes.
ZNR at the same time while standing still.
Did Bill fall down? Where did he go? I guess he.
I'm here.
Oh.
I must have hit that button on my thing again.
What the heck is happening in Australia?
Fire alarm. I was like,
Ah, shit.
You know, there's a lot of things happening in Australia. A lot of them.
none of them good. None
No.
of them good.
Back in
My day in Australia.
back in my day, we used to
What's this
beat
about
up.
my country?
We used to beat up dingoes for looking at us funny.
Yeah, that was before my time, so I have no arguments.
There might have been guys that actually did that.
Back in my day, we used to play the game, this lovely game called Kick the Aborigine.
Oh,
Oh.
that's Big Oasis.
Oh no! Now Midnight Oil is gonna make a song about me. How?
I know you're making a joke, but you're saying it at a bad timing right now, given that politics right now are being dicks about any culture right now.
How the hell does that work?
Cause Zambros are stupid. You didn't know that?
Zambros?
Or Frankensteins or whatever. God, these things are nasty looking.
Oh, what is it? Let's see, because I'm a couple.
Venus
Okay, well,
flytraps.
farting Venus flytraps. Sweet.
Damn it! Stop it!
Stop it!
Stop that!
Stop
it!
Ding! Stop that!
Ding ding
Stop,
ding ding
stop.
ding ding ding
Having
ding.
none of that.
What?
Ding 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 ding.
All of a sudden, alright, in 2K17, they just uploaded a whole bunch of new stuff with this update that they had
Jeez, Layla.
recently.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. In the game, now you get to talk as Boots. In the game.
You get to talk as what?
Boots.
Eyeballs.
And other, stuff. And it wasn't in here.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm thinking when they come out with the DLCs, I'm thinking Tatanka might be a playable character. Also, they brought out Greg the Hammer's stuff, too.
I would very much like to do a scenario where James Ellsworth wins the world title in 2K17.
apparently people created him in the game.
Who's my reason?
That doesn't surprise me.
I downloaded the character.
Yeah.
It's James Ellsworth.
Who's my reason win?
So what are his stats like?
You pretty much can make it do what you want.
His overall's like 2.
I'll let you download him. It was
It is,
actually at
though.
34.
His finishing move is the Raisin Bran.
The 2 bowls body slam?
The 2 scoops body slam, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. 2 scoops up your anus.
2 scoops in your anus.
I know I've mentioned this before, but I just love how our interpretation of James Ellsworth sounds nothing like what he actually sounds like.
He's actually got a pretty normal voice.
I've decided I'm not watching not Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell tomorrow.
I'm sure Vince McMahon will not lose any sleep. What? Mark Glenhill's not watching? God damn it! Somebody get Bastion Booger on the phone.
He's dead, Vince.
He's dead, Vince.
Get Andre the Giant on the phone.
He's dead,
He's
Vince.
dead too.
Get Bruce Beefcake's cock on the phone.
That we probably could manage.
He's in a wheelchair.
Bruce Beefcake's cock's in a wheelchair?
You're living in a wheelchair now! Woo!
Gonna put your sorry crippled ass out in the street!
Whoa. I didn't go that far.
Well, I mean, D'Lo Brown's a dick. So.
Ride on Shaggy's tractor. Okay. That's what the oh, there he is. No, it's actually a tractor. Okay.
Oh, phew. I thought they wanted us to ride Shaggy's baloney.
You know, there needs to be a battle between Scooby and Shaggy on the tractor, and Fuckwit Claus on a forklift.
Where the hell did he get that from?
That is the main event of Hell in a Cell. It's Shaggy vs. Scooby in a Daphne on a pole match.
Son of a bitch. I need these Scooby snacks.
Why does that need a Scooby snack?
Alright. The Scooby snacks are actually fucking important. I need them.
They open gateways and levels.
Yes, it's like Banjo-Kazooie's notes.
Ah, for the love of shit.
For the love of
For the love
Randolph Scott.
For the love of Jim Belushi.
Go ahead, Shaggy. I'm on the tractor.
Somebody say my name.
Shut up, Jim.
Hey. Shut your whore mouth.
I am standing on Shaggy. Oops. Oh no, I missed a Scooby snack. Oh, fuck me in the ass.
No.
Oh god, I missed a bunch.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh, don't.
You are.
Oh, I gotta start all that. I gotta go all the way back through the tractor segment. I wish I could get. Hey, Barry, can you fast forward for me? No, this is live. Okay, never mind.
No.
Hey, Scoob, you better hop on. This thing's got a mind of its own. But anyway, get on the tractor. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Oh, I do, Randy.
Like, okay.
Quick, Scoob, jump on my cock.
No.
The first time, Scoob. Woo.
Hurry back. Oh, that one won't sink. Okay, good. I am literally... Okay, I was gonna say... I'm standing... Apparently anywhere on the tractor is okay, but...
I am literally humping Hitler right
But there is actually a space for me to stand here.
That's a random thing to say, Billy.
Yeah.
now. Oh,
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I have to poo. Na 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 na.
Well, pause the game and go and do it.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Tractor shit.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo licks his poo.
Hey, I collected the Scooby snacks I missed. No, get on the tractor. Thank you.
I missed recording Dartboard on Thursday.
You missed a good episode. I'll be editing it.
Well, that makes sense considering you hosted it.
Indeed. Oh my god. Oh, there's a thing I gotta... Oh god.
Oh my god!
How do I get out of here? Oh god.
Oh jeez, Scoob, what the hell did you do?
Shit.
Fuck. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Oh,
Oh.
shit,
God
dude.
damn it. I have unlimited lives, but it's just a pain of having to go back through the entire segment. At least, like, the Scooby snacks stay collected, so I don't have to collect them again.
Crap.
Ah, crap.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You know,
Son
like
of
an
a
info
bitch.
from Wisconsin? I actually made a pretty convincing Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Come, Scooby-Doo, jump that fog. And
That's
make
no
sure
fog.
to jump these arrows.
That's
Yeah.
no fog, though, so I need to.
At least the controls are fairly fluid.
Yeah, the controls are fine. I'm not...
So you say you made a authentic Greg Valentine. Does he look like a leather wallet?
Yes, he does look like a leather wallet.
Greg, the leather wallet Valentine.
I've actually seen that man wrestle back in the early 2000s.
I'm sitting on Shaggy's head. How are you driving like this, Shaggy?
You weren't sitting on his head.
Yeah, I was. You'll see.
Oh yeah, so you are.
Oh dear God, how did you do that?
So what, huh?
Alright, now I'm back to... Oh god.
Oh crap.
Drawbridge.
Hey, we made it. Thanks, Norville.
I prefer Redenbacher or CS.
No, that's his name, though. Shaggy's name is Norville Rogers.
Yes.
I have 150 snacks. I have at least twice that, actually. It's a mean greenhouse, Scooby-Doo. It really is a plant. Thank God for save buses.
Scooby-Doo.
Down at the Coca Cabana.
Of balls.
Ah. So how are the Cubs? How's the Cubs Cleveland game going?
I believe the Indians were leading last time we checked. Let's see.
Because the Indians have a 2-1 series lead right now.
Let's see. Oh, well, okay. It's, top of the 7th. Actually, bottom of the 7th. Indians are leading 7-1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the Indians are winning this series, unless there's like a really big collapse.
Well, they haven't had as big as drought as
Son of a whore.
as the Cubs have, but Cleveland hasn't been in since like '48, right?
They haven't won since 48.
Right. The Cubs waste all their energy on winning against Toronto.
Exit via the door.
Medea boo. Medea's Halloween.
Ah, fuck me in the dick.
Oh, me, a sailor man.
Isn't that usually how it works?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't... How the fuck do you do that without dying? Oh, he had cake. That rat had cake. Probably shouldn't eat it.
Dog suggestion system's not.
Well, it's chocolate cake, though. That's the problem. It doesn't matter that it's from a rat stomach.
Scooby is a scavenger. He will eat anything.
He's also not a normal dog. He's immune to the killer effects of chocolate.
He is a pot-smoking dog, so of course.
Well, they never actually shown him smoke marijuana before.
Marcus.
Marcus
Yes.
Thomas Gledhillis.
Gledhillis III.
Marcus Thomas Aurelius Gledhillis.
Yes,
Give me back the platform. Thank you.
Yes, Bilius. Bill. I can't remember your last name now. Crap.
Carter.
Right, Carterus.
Cartier.
Cartier. Have you ever heard of the name Biggest?
Mr. Carter.
Carter.
Your name completely slipped my mind.
In French, it's Cartier.
You know, you had a wife, you know. You want to know what her name is? Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks. Ah.
Oh, I've been playing an interesting game that I own on Steam that I forgot I had owned.
Okay.
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's the 2004 version. It's a fun game.
You gotta play Monkey
Fuck.
Island one of these days.
I'll monkey your island. What?
Chill out, man. Chill out.
Monkey Island on the show. But it's a one that we would have to do multiple.
It's a long game.
But it's so worth it.
I'm a lamp. I'm
I
actually a
lamp.
dog, though. Fuck off, will ya?
You're a dog that thinks he's a lamb.
Strange.
Suck. I mean, fuck. I mean, dick.
The sucking and the fucking.
Balls. I mean, ass. I mean, farts.
Titties.
Ass and
I mean,
titties.
buttocks.
Ass, titty, ass and dog titties.
No.
Fucking tree branches.
Boobus.
Super glad I have unlimited lives. For some reason.
Oh,
It's
you're
not
cheating?
even. No, it's not even a code.
You just have unlimited
I just
lives?
have unlimited lives, yeah.
Probably because this is a game aimed at kids. That's my best guess.
Seems.
Saints Row.
I had Saints Row for the PS4. I sold it. I got rid of it.
Apparently they have a new one coming out in their universe.
Well, I'm not getting it because I didn't like the other one.
God damn it.
Saints Row the third is fine.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go buy a PlayStation 3 to...
You realize that it's on Steam,
Fuck
right?
me in the dick with my own dick.
I don't...
2 and 3 are on Steam, and the third one's actually quite good. The fourth one is not that good because it was made by Deep Silver after THQ folded.
Somebody tell me it's better than GTA. I'm like,
Actually, I prefer GTA 5 is awesome.
somebody told me it was better than GTA. I'm like,
No.
no.
Yeah, they have a new one coming out called Agents of Mayhem. Takes place in a futuristic version of Seoul, South Korea.
Oh, I need cake. Thank God for that. Alright.
I'm fighting Larry Zippisco right now.
Are you going to Larry Land?
Are you getting on a Big Larry's wild ride?
Hey Dane, I posted this video and it shows backstage of the NWA or pre-WCW.
Yeah, is that the infamous one where Hawk from Legion of Doom snorts a lot of coke?
It's for it cuts away, but it's pretty much what he did.
Because if I remember correctly, in the early 90s, there was a tape that was circulating of somebody taping backstage in an NWA.
It was Bobby Fulton. It was Bobby Fulton that.
And basically just them shooting up heroin, snorting coke, fucking making out with ring rats.
There was none of that in this video. It doesn't show them making out with ring rats or anything. Or shooting heroin. But,
Certainly a far cry from the today's WWE.
It's actually very entertaining. Dusty is in this video. Dr. Death Steve Williams, the Road Warriors, Lex Luger, Sting, Bobby Eaton is in this, Paul Ellering,
Sideshow Bob.
It's like some. These guys were not what I would call small time anything in this video. These guys are the top guys of that period in the NWA. This is before the '88 American Bash.
Oh.
Back when the partying and the drugs was hard.
Yes.
Back before we had to deal with people like Dana Brooke.
I don't mind Dana Brooke so much.
I do.
It's like, did she get Botox before she went into the
Ah,
main
shit,
roster? Dolph Ziggler's hitting that, so.
He is?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
It's, yeah, Ziggler's girlfriend.
I still need to watch Tuesday's SmackDown.
Bailey's action figure is out now.
Do you
Yes.
hug it? You hug it a lot?
I don't own it yet, but I will.
And then you'll be hugging it a lot.
Yeah. I hope they come up with an Asuka action figure.
He won't be hugging that, but he'll be doing things to it.
Ugh.
No, I'm going to set that.
He'll cut a hole in the bottom of it and lube it.
I'm going to set that on a shelf and have a bowl in front of it and give offerings to it. Flowers around it.
Which brand do you think she'll eventually sign to?
She's. I don't know.
I'm just imagining, like, it's like, Bill, why is there a bowl of virgin blood by your Asuka doll? Nope!
She demands it. Anywho, over at Toys R Us now, they have the World Heavyweight title replica belt for $100.
That's decent. But yes, I wonder which brand she would sign to.
She seems like a SmackDown girl.
She would certainly light up the roster even more.
I know. Right now, Becky
God
Lynch is
damn
doing
it.
a really good job over there, I think.
Well, so is Alexa Bliss as well.
Right now, Asuka, she's going to be wrestling Mickie James.
Yes. At
Next
NXT TakeOver Toronto.
Toronto.
I know. I saw Mickie James. I'm like, you still look fine.
Still got roast beef.
Oh my God, she looks fine.
Roast beef. Thinking Arby's, Bill?
I don't care if she's got roast beef.
I wonder who else.
As long as it
is
ain't
gonna-
beef and cheddar, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder who else is coming up from NXT soon.
Smo Joe will probably be coming up at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
For
Samoa-
SmackDown?
Don't know yet.
He hasn't signed to either one. They'll just decide. But yeah, he's been ready for a while.
Which one do you think better suits him?
Raw.
Raw. Yeah. It's just because I'd like to see him and Owens fight.
Ah, okay.
That would just be such a good match.
I'd like to see a few more people come to SmackDown.
Samoa Joe, I like him because he faced RVD one time, or a couple times, but one memorable match that he had against RVD when he was in TNA. RVD did his doing one of his flippy-doo moves, and all he did was just walk away, and he went smack right on the ground. That's how he dodged the move. He just moved, walked away. It was hilarious. This is the best thing ever.
So did you guys see that on the Monday Night Raw, that segment that they had where they had Heyman and Lesnar out, that they ended it early because the crowd wasn't going the way they wanted it to?
Oh, we want Goldberg to win.
Well, they were trying to, promote Goldberg, but the Minnesota's kind of pro.
Well, that's because Lesnar
From
went to school in Minnesota, so
and lives in Minnesota.
No, he
he
lives,
lives in Canada
Oh, he
because that's
does?
where Sable's
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
That's why you saw him wearing a Canadian flag for some of his promotional stuff for UFC.
Doesn't he have a house in Minnesota? Though?
Probably.
I think he has a few houses.
He probably has a
He's
few
rich
houses.
enough. He's
It's
rich
a
enough to have
compound.
a few.
It's not from WWE money. It's from UFC money. What he got. That UFC money.
Yes.
Those guys get paid a good amount.
And then there's poor CM Punk.
Oh, fuck him.
I'm not actually being serious
Wow.
when I say poor.
Rich CM Punk.
I can't stand that prick.
Neither can a lot of people, apparently.
I'm gonna join UFC and I'm gonna do good. Get your butt whomped in your first fight. Should have did was start off in the indie circuit again with UFC and gain experience. I'm gonna go on the big stage. Oh, I got my butt kicked. How come? Because you suck. Bag of crap.
Well, Bill, tell us how you really think.
He doesn't deserve that hot wife of his.
Who's this now?
CM Punk. Apparently.
Fuck him.
It's not the simple fact that he left, WWE. That's
Lots of
not
people
it.
leave WWE.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
pointing that out.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, people aren't mad about that. That's not the reason. It's that he's a douche.
Okay, we. Is it?
Douche.
That was random.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
we have.
believe that was possibly Dane's mother.
She would have a very deep voice.
Oh. It sounded like a women's voice, sorry.
It was an autoplay on the website.
Ah.
Pesky auto. Holy shit. Scooby-Doo just knocked a zombie's head off.
Yep, sure did. With a helmet.
He's a fucking cold-blooded killer.
Alright.
Almost.
Almost. Oh dear, I believe I have arrived.
I'm arriving.
Ah, shit, dick.
It's the rage in the cage, the clamor in the manor.
The penis in Uranus.
It's pronounced Uranus.
It's the penis in Uranus. Ah,
We are all-
balls.
We are all civilized, sensible people. I think we can all agree that it's pronounced Uranus, not Uranus. Even though Uranus is much funnier.
No, Uranus is much funnier.
There ain't nothing funny about mimes.
You stick the hand in the anus? I put the hand in the anus.
They stick the hand in the anus.
Anus. Anus.
It sucked my boots.
Alrighty. Oh, damn it. There we go. Give me my health back.
Give me that crack.
Yeah.
Boy, these floors look really sticky. Wonder what was going on in here.
I don't know.
I don't want to.
I think
Satisfaction.
I think Scrappy was
Scrappy is a little piece of crap that eats dad.
Scrappy's like, why does anybody like me? I didn't do nothing to you.
Because you're an annoying little prick.
Oh, you know, you're worse than Hitler.
I've
Wow.
never killed any Jews. I don't like them, but I've never killed any Jews.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh
Well.
my gosh.
okay, so we need somebody to just have a picture of Scrappy-Doo with a Hitler mustache and just get it over with.
Please, anybody that's listening, just make that happen.
Let's see. Google images.
Hey, hi, Uncle Scooby, Sig Heil.
What did I just come back to?
The Scrappy is a Nazi sympathizer?
Yeah.
Like, I could believe that.
Oh gosh,
Oh
please.
my god.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine fucking famous Disney characters or Warner Brothers? Or just like, whoa, gosh, Pete, why are you sympathizing with the Nazis?
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you.
Well, I tell you, Goof.
Well, oh,
Oh.
is that Scrappy-Doo dancing on Hitler's head? Is that Scrappy-Doo dancing
On rainbows.
Yeah.
on Hitler's fucking head? I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done. I resign from life.
They put their hand in.
My balls. Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god. Why is Augie Doggy? What the
I don't know.
is that a turd with legs and a
I don't know. I just found these three images while looking at it. That's the only one I could find, by the way.
all you do,
It's just
man. That's all you
stupid.
do.
Why are you back to part 1? What the hell? Oh, this is a new level, never mind.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Witch Hazel is pissed.
Ah, fuck me.
No.
Hold on. I just see something about it. Let's see. Try this one instead. Nah, nothing.
Oh no, the KKK is chasing Scooby.
Oh. Okay. This one. Alright. This one you gotta agree that'll be a good idea. Hold on, give me a sec.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, you'll like it this time.
I got it. Oh! That ghost murdered me.
Ah, yes, that's that.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Get over it.
How about you get under it?
Get under it.
Oh yeah. To be fair to Jar Jar Binks, wasn't his character toned down considerably in episode 3?
Well, he didn't show up in episode 3. He showed up in episode 2, though. Well, that's not true. He showed up in episode 3, but it was at the end for the funeral. And in episode 2, he was considerably toned down. It's just most people's memories are of the first episode where he has a prominent role.
Come on, Scoob, grab the fucking chandelier.
Oh!
Oh, damn it.
So what game console is this for?
GameCube.
But it also came out for the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2.
My Bible said, you know.
Apparently Don Knotts did his own voice for this video game.
Yes. I told you he was in
Me,
it.
I can't get him to get up there.
So is, I believe, the
There
guy
we
we were
go.
talking about earlier from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yes, thank you.
He has a name you know, Mark.
I have difficulty with people's names.
I know. Oh, speaking of which, has anybody seen that that TV remake of Rocky Horror?
No. I heard it was terrible.
Rocky Horror in general is terrible.
Well, it was meant to be
Obviously, Billy doesn't want to do the time warp again.
I can't stand that movie. A lot of people are like, oh, I like that movie. I'm like, alright, do you like the movie or do you just like the music?
That's a question, yeah.
So they go,
I mean-
well, I like the movie. I'm
And the entire Rocky Horror Picture Show audience is now left, no longer watches Billy's
balls.
YouTube show.
Well, You gotta admit that Rocky Horror was meant to pay homage to bad old sci-fi and horror movies, and it's meant to be that way.
I really just don't like it at all.
It's your opinion, man.
Yep. And if you like it, Godspeed. But me, I'd rather slam my wiener in a sliding glass door.
I mean, for me,
That's
I
oddly
like.
specific.
I mean, for me, I like the movie, but I like shock treatment better than the Rocky Horror.
You like shock treatment?
Yeah, I said it.
It's even worse.
I like it.
Eh. I guess the standards in Australia for movies are.
And apparently,
Dang. Let me give
Adam's
you one.
being banished from Community for that.
Nah, people can still be my. But Dane, I can give you one weird standard about Australia in terms of musicals. Every New Year's Eve after midnight, or before midnight, they show "Can't Stop the Music" on TV.
I mean,
Damn it, let me out the door!
Yeah, and
I mean-
the reason why they show that is because of a LGBT audience. Like
Well,
it has a cult following in Australia.
wait a minute. You mean to tell me that they'll show that movie, but they won't show Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which is a
Oh, they
better
show
movie.
it.
It's a better movie.
They
and
show
it's got
it.
more
They just
feeling.
don't show it in special timing, like "Can't Stop the Music."
Shit.
I mean, they'll show that, but they won't show, what he just said, or Birdcage, or Tu Wong Fu, or...
Well, the reason for that is it's been shown on New Year's Eve since the 80s. So this is like shortly before my time. Because in Australia, gay and lesbian was illegal until around that time. So that's the understandable reason.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Never really been illegal here. I mean, it was, not liked, but it was never
Well,
illegal.
it stopped being illegal when 80s happened. Like London, it used to be illegal in London as well, for some reason.
During the 60s, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
So
let's not
it's
get onto that. Let's not get onto that subject.
yeah. And I can
Well-
give you one good side. What was his name? It's not Can't Stop the Music, something else. I'll look up the name. Hold on, give me a sec.
I don't give a toot.
La 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 la, Miss Aigan.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
We got to do that at least one time.
Oh, son of a bitch.
in this stream.
Okay. I can give you a different example. Miyazaki films was shown on SBS in a special month, like as an event. Because it was shown on a channel that's dedicated to foreign movies and that.
Oh, okay. You know what we call that over here?
Tuesday.
Any channel.
Yeah.
The difference between Can't Stop the Music and Miyazaki films is that Miyazaki films are a national treasure.
Mm-hmm.
God
Like I
damn
said,
it, I
I'll give you
missed
good-
the fucking chandelier again.
Like I said, I'll give you a good example.
Ebola.
It's a gas.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Ew.
Number one, I'm a bully. Oh my god, yeah.
Background noise!
Tell us how you really feel there,
Really?
Layla.
Lila.
She's at the balcony. She cannot hear you.
Hey, Layla, you smell like doo-doo. Yeah, she can...
Well, hello. Hey, Homer.
Hey, Homer.
Hi, Barney.
Yeah, buddy boy. Oh wait, that's still my bad.
Don't let me through.
Listen, Bonnie, I don't mean to be that guy. Betty, a couple of days ago,
Son of a bitch.
I was walking by the house and she flashed her titties at me. What for?
Okay.
Well, I mean, she just called out to me, said, "Hey, Fred, look at this," and she just showed me her tits. I don't know. She does drink a lot during the day, Bonnie.
I didn't ask her to do it. She just kind of did it.
Fred, are you fucking lying? You better be lying, Fred.
Fine, I would never lie to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's something very wrong with the rubble.
Yeah, I didn't ask her. I just walked by. She goes, "Hey, Fred." There they came.
Well, in retrospect, that kind of makes what happened to me and Wilma kind of cancels things out.
What happened?
Well, Fred, do you remember the Halloween party a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well, we both dressed up as a ghost.
Yeah.
Well, Wilma kind of thought that I was you, and she gave me a blowjob.
How did she think it was you when you're 5 feet shorter than me?
Well, you gotta admit, Fred, Wilma's kind of stupid.
That's why I married her.
I can kind of imagine Fred's like, "Wait a minute, she gave you a what?"
Yeah, she's kind of a slut. No.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, fucking the Flintstones is like Les Liaisons Dangerous.
Okay.
Headwear.
I'm telling you, by the 4th or 5th season, it was just a fucking. The Simpsons was just a. I mean, the Simpsons. The Flintstones was just a one big orgy.
Yeah.
Well, when you got syndication rights, crazy things can happen.
It's true.
Damn Firefox, why you
I
close
couldn't believe that.
I believe that. Yeah.
Put that cookie down.
Put that cookie down now.
Put the cookie down.
Put the cookie down. Down. No.
You pour the cookie.
You put the cookie in. You put the cookie out. Then you shake it all up.
You pour the cookie. Down.
Cookie dough.
There was a video on YouTube about 3 or 4 years ago where apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing a meet and greet, and this guy was filming it, and he was just like, "Arnold, do your famous lines," and Arnold was like, "Well, which one do you want me to do?" Do get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Do it's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Do put that cookie down. He just started like doing like all like his famous lines.
He'll do them. He actually enjoys doing them.
Yakety yak, don't talk
I
back.
remember watching a bit of Expendables 3 in which he said, "Get to the chopper again."
Apparently, Arnold's like a really chill dude.
I have heard that he's very, very nice and very approachable.
Oh, he did approach me once when he was in Sydney.
Oh, hello. Hello, Australian person. My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, it is.
You Australian, I'm Austrian. It's the same.
It is well, actually, Mr. Schwarzenegger, it's not the same. No, it's the same. I'll stick my mini cock down your throat.
Apparently, Arnold lately, he's been showing videos of him working out. The dude at his age, he's 68 years old, and he is ripped.
So was Sylvester Stallone at one point in the last few years when he was training for one of the Rambo movies.
Rambo, yeah.
He was ripped like Jesus.
Yes, didn't he get caught for what is it?
Tonka?
Testosterone
Tatanka, yeah.
It's
in Australia?
The Native American wrestler guy.
it's not illegal to have testosterone or steroids.
I think it was bull shark testosterone he had that he got arrested, it got confiscated in Australia, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
Really not illegal to have any of that. It's
I think it might be in Australia.
Maybe. Not even sure.
This
There's
game
a lot
is interesting.
a lot of things that are illegal in Australia.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, some stuff.
Pooping.
Stallone got caught for that too.
Pooping is illegal in Australia.
What?
I can't poop, I'm sorry.
I have a gastro.
I have a gradual problem.
How many levels are left?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll be back.
It's, you're only 25% done, my god.
I know.
I hate those games where it feels like you've been playing for hours and hours and it's like, I'm only 10% done. Shit.
Well, this one was meant to be a one-off anyway, regardless of the length. But I suppose what we could do, if you really, really want, we can maybe switch over to do some Trivia Murder Party.
I didn't say you had to stop. I just said it's.
I'm not. This game is really boring. I would much rather. I would much rather do Trivia Murder Party, honestly.
Alright, I guess we're playing the feud.
Yeah, we're gonna play the feud. Do 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 do.
It's the douchebag family.
Do 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 do.
And opposite them, the Niger family.
His name Fred Durst as the ultimate douchebag.
And here's your host, Ray Combe.
Oh.
He couldn't hang around. Sorry. More after this.
I've already. Whoop! Already taken us away here. Yeah. That game, it was okay, but not great.
So, Mike, would you rather have no tongue or have no teeth?
Are you playing either with me?
Yes.
You realize, of course, that in real life, Mike has false teeth.
Yeah.
It's just a question that
Not exactly
I
a
got.
secret. Oh no, you've given me up. I have false teeth.
Oh
Have
no.
to sleep 3 hours every day or have to sleep 15
What? Mark, what is your end game here?
Mark, give me one.
That sounded a little eager.
Mark,
Being-
give me one.
Be knocked out by Mike Tyson or be knocked out by Muhammad Ali?
Ali. He'll knock me out. He'll punch the heck out of me.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt anymore.
It's true.
Whoop.
Wipe that back away.
I would be fine with either of these two options.
Would
Well, one is eat 50 celery sticks every day or eat 50 Brussels sprouts every day.
I would be okay with celery sticks.
Spider-Man.
74% of people agree with celery sticks.
Something, something, spider cock.
I like the questions on either or, where it's just like, would you rather stub your toe every day, or would you rather have sex with Hitler?
Would you rather eat nothing but ketchup for a week or eat nothing but mustard for a week?
Would you rather be sodomized by a goat or sodomized by a donkey?
Would you rather be goaded by a donkey or sodomized by a sodomy?
Would you would you rather eat nothing but broccoli for a week, or make out with Rip Torn for 15 minutes?
I'm being summoned up front. I'll be right back.
Gosh.
Would,
Remember,
Yeah.
kid,
would you rather watch every Seltzerberg movie or every Uwe Ball movie?
Would you rather watch Giant Kali wrestle or Giant Gonzalez wrestle?
would you rather have Kurgan take a massive diarrhea dump on you, or would you rather be thrown up on by Oz?
Here's
Sorry.
a really stupid one.
Alright.
Would you rather have your fingers become hot dogs forever or have your tears be reactively acidic?
Now that's a complex question because you said hot dogs forever, meaning if you eat the hot dogs, it will grow back in a sense. Since you said forever in that part, but then again, you might eat the hot dogs and it won't come back. So it depends.
Here's
Yeah.
another one. Have your left leg be painlessly amputated, only be allowed to use a peg leg as a prosthetic replacement, or have one of your toes be amputated with a dirty cleaver every year until you have none left?
Oh, what the that's disgusting.
That's a very Saw-like question.
Would you rather be bitten by 17,000 zombies, or look at Roseanne Barr naked?
Here's another interesting one.
No.
Raise a
Dang.
family with Samuel L. Jackson or raise a family with Vin Diesel?
Here's the easy one. Would you rather see Roseanne Barr naked or Rosie O'Donnell naked? Ah.
You want to take this one, Bill?
I'm gonna go kill myself.
And that's the answer.
In a fantasy world, would you rather be a fairy who cannot fly or be a 10-foot dwarf?
10-foot dwarf?
But that doesn't make any
Sorry,
sense.
be a 10-foot tall dwarf. In a fantasy world, would you rather be a fairy who cannot fly or be a 10-foot tall dwarf?
If you're 10 feet tall, you're not a dwarf.
Yes, I know.
Is that 10-feet dwarf played by Will Ferrell? Because he played an elf once.
It doesn't say.
If you're 10
Um,
feet, you're a giant.
I know that.
Seriously.
Would you rather win an Oscar or win a Nobel Prize?
Wherever there's money, I'll
Bob
take it.
Dylan, would you take this one?
Nobel Prize.
Oh,
Would you rather be famous in this lifetime or go down in the history books? I want to go down in the history book.
Then again, if you're famous in this lifetime, you'll still go down on history books in a sense.
Would you rather spend a day with Taylor Swift or spend a day with Beyonce? I think the answer is Beyonce.
Yeah, pretty much.
People really want to strangle Beyonce right now.
It's a 50-50 split.
Give us some very stupid ones, Mark.
Would you rather sleep in a tanning bed for a month or sleep in a small suitcase for a month?
Well, to be fair, it doesn't say if the tanning bed is on or not.
No, it doesn't.
Damn, the African dream.
Or came down converted it.
Would you rather live with no electronics or live with no friends?
We'll live with.
No electronics.
67% say live with no electronics, and 33% say live with no friends.
Yeah.
They're lying.
Would you rather use only Windows ME for the rest of your life, or use only a 16-inch CRT monitor?
I'm gonna go hang myself.
Yeah.
Either.
Alright, I'm
Would
back.
you rather live in Boston or live in New York City?
New York City.
Would you?
73% agree.
Okay, here's one for Bill. Would you take a 30-minute beating from Rusev? He gets to beat the shit out of you for 30 minutes if afterwards you get 30 seconds of hardcore making out with Lana.
It's not worth it to get beat up for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a container of butter or drink a bottle of maple syrup?
Yeah. Either one of those could be a good bread tries addition. Bread tries the whole tub of butter.
78% of people want to drink a bottle of maple syrup.
It tastes better than the butter.
Most people are
Yeah.
sick.
The zombie horde has just broken into your farmhouse where you 6 other survivors were hiding. Would you rather run upstairs and barricade the second floor or sequester yourself in the cellar?
What's the difference? You might get killed either way.
He's right, Mr. Hanky.
Here's the room code.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch and set this one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
It's-
what the hell was
it's
that question? Would you rather live in a world overrun by zombies or live in the world of My Little Pony?
My Little Pony.
My little phony.
My little phony.
Big fat phony.
Phony.
But yeah, I'd rather live with My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Because you would want to punch Applejack. Or that Derpy Hooves or whatever it's called.
Derpy Doo.
Something like that.
Derp.
Dipsy.
So like it. Booga digga dooga doogie.
Would you rather eat toothpaste? Oh. Yeah, Layla. Listen to your mom.
So how old is Layla now?
Old enough to
Fine.
tell you to shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
What'd you say, Ozzy?
He didn't.
No, I mean, he answered, but you talked over him.
I don't think he answered you. I think he said, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy.
Buddy.
Alright, buddy.
Buddy. It's a gas.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got an attitude.
Do
Son,
this.
he's the fattest thing alive.
It's time for Trivia Murder Party. Oh, I need to hit start record. There we go. Time for Trivia Murder Party. We're playing some more Trivia Murder Party because, hey, why the hell not? Scooby-Doo was kind of boring, and I gave up on it.
More like Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby don't.
And it won't let me try.
Scooby never again.
So we
Like I
decided,
said,
screw it.
5.
We're gonna play Trivia Murder Party because we like Trivia Murder Party. And
Hey, like I said earlier, 5. You must have not heard me.
Well, I heard you, but Mike talked over you. But then he's like, "Oh no, he didn't."
Ah, okay.
question one. Question one. What's the name of Richie's pet falcon in the Wes Anderson movie The Royal Tenenbaums?
Jeremy would know this.
Is it
Oh.
Mordecai, Constance, Bedivere, or Snotty?
I know this as well.
Ripped
What was the name of the dog?
like King Kong Bundy.
Ooh, that's not ripped at all.
That's the.
Huh?
That's the opposite of ripped.
I don't even know.
Oh, damn.
Ripped like Donkey Kong.
It's Mordecai, by the way.
I'm on a
I
killing
didn't
floor.
even know. I didn't know that.
Only Billy got it right. Me, Dane, and Adam are going to the killing floor.
I just picked the most pretentious name.
It works.
It worked. That worked. Wow, good job, Billy.
All right, we're playing Arena. Attack someone, defend yourself, or grab the money.
You can do a 3-person arena.
Make your choices.
Oh dear God! Somebody may mark a player in 2K17.
What?
Adam, me and Dane defended. Adam grabbed the money. Me and Dane are dead.
It was probably Broseph.
So the fact that Adam was a greedy fuck, he lives.
I guess.
It's the first time they're doing that take the money, to be honest.
But it's not working.
Weird.
All right.
Weird.
Billy's in the lead with 1,000. Adam's got 500. Dane and I have 0, but let's keep going. Still 2 people left alive. Question 2.
Let's try another one.
Fight.
Where do Kias come from? Japan, South Korea, Russia, China.
Ah, car company then.
That's a good question.
Kind of is.
The correct answer is South Korea. Everybody got it right. Nicely done.
Yeah, they're the second largest automobile manufacturer in South Korea after
Question-
Hyundai.
Question 3.
Hello.
According to IMDb, how tall is Jake Gyllenhaal? Don't go looking it up either. 5'5", 5'7", 5'9", or 5'11".
Oh my god. Jake's awesome.
The correct answer is he's 5'11". Dane and Adam got it right. Me and Billy missed it. I'm dead. Billy goes to killing floor by himself.
Someplace fun.
Oh, snap.
Snizzity snap.
Howdy there. Well,
Take a crizzity crap.
A bit of a crazy crap.
Billy, today you're playing patterns.
everyone gets to play this.
Oh joy.
Actually, everybody gets to play this.
Memorize.
So, memorize the pattern. Green gun, blue gun, yellow sword, green grenade,
Orange, not yellow.
orange. So it's green gun, green gun, blue gun, orange sword, green grenade.
From left to right.
What was the order of colors? From left to right.
If any of those other players do better,
I have no
they'll be
clue.
very unhappy.
If anybody does better than Billy, Billy dies. Simple as that. Okay, Billy's in. Everybody else is in.
Look for the
It is green, blue, orange, green. Billy got half of them right.
But did anyone do just
Got
a
two.
little better?
I got bad news. Adam and I got it all right.
That's what I'm talking
Billy dies.
This is the quickest we've gotten to the last movie.
That's because there's only 4 of us
about. Up on you.
playing at the moment.
Oh, well. Oh, pardon me. Hey,
Right
I
now-
played the game too.
Right now, 2,900. Adam's in the lead.
I'm still
Dane's in second with 2,300. Billy's got 2,200. I've got 1,400. It's time for Adam to run for his life.
If you can survive the next
Well,
two
Run your Aussie ass.
Oh wait,
ready to go.
we're not going to run for your life yet. Apparently, minimum of 6 questions, I guess. So you got to survive the next 2 questions. Question 4, minimum of 5 questions, I guess. So here we go. Question 4.
Letter from a lawyer.
What does EG stand for?
G stand for.
Is it? In other words, and the rest, approximately, or for example.
This is the easiest one ever.
Yep. So I guess that's a safeguard to prevent, us from going to the final round after 1 question. Makes sense. It's for example. It's literally exemplus gratia.
Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. All right.
Question 5.
Question.
Guess everybody got it right.
Adam got it right. That's the only one that has to get it right. What is the nickname for the residents of northern Michigan? Is it Yoopers, Canucks, Nutmeggers, or Hoosiers?
I know this one.
I'm sure you do.
I have family that lives up there.
I'm sure you do. You live closer to the damn state than anybody else.
I live less than 10. I live like 10 minutes away from the border.
I got this. I don't
The
know.
correct answer is Yoopers. I knew that as well.
Yeah.
Adam is actually the only one that missed it, unfortunately. That means Adam's got to go to the killing floor.
Well, Adam has no idea what the UPs are.
Yeah. pretty
Adam,
much.
This is a
Adam, you're playing memory.
blood all over this arm.
A game.
Now this
A game that requires you to be able to see the stream.
Oh no! Are we all
Alright.
playing?
I think, possibly, it might just be Adam. I don't know yet. There's the pattern of blood. Memorize it.
All right, that's enough time.
Okay.
Hypnotize it. Then disguise it.
On your device.
Commercialism makes you buy it. Reproduce the pattern. It is just Adam.
When you're done. If your pattern is different than
Come on,
mine,
baby.
I will kill
So if your pattern is different from what was there, you die. So you have to be exact.
Wait, so if he
He
dies,
has photographic memory.
you. That art
Adam's
Yeah.
been pretty good. Adam's pretty good at this game, actually, believe it or not. Yeah, no, he got it. He's good. He's good. He got it 100%.
any of that stuff.
Nicely done, Adam.
How well you did.
I think Adam is.
Well, he probably also has the advantage of the fact that, there's a 5-second delay, so he gets to see it for 5 seconds while he's entering it.
Number one.
Adam's in the lead,
Well, look
so,
at this
and he's the only one left alive, so it's time for Adam to run for his life.
body.
And we're just gonna get
Category.
this underway. Let's do it. Here we go. Chinese zodiac animals: llama, ox,
Chinese
elephant.
Zodiac animals. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answer.
The correct answer is ox. That's it. It's the only one.
A space for every right
Just.
answer.
Adam moves ahead 1, Dane moves ahead 3, I move ahead 2, Billy moves ahead 3. Island nations: Bhutan, Tierra del Fuego, Monaco.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Time is
None of those are correct.
Oops.
Adam does not move at all. He missed all of them. Dane moves ahead 2, I move ahead 2, Billy moves ahead 2. Countries that have green in their flag: Mexico, Israel, Brazil.
Israel.
I have the Israeli flag, so I know. Definitely.
Yeah, Mexico and Brazil are the ones. Everybody, Adam moves ahead 2, Dane, myself, and Billy move ahead 3. Dane is a space behind Adam.
beware of the darkness.
Matthew McConaughey films in which he plays a lawyer: The Lincoln Lawyer, Amistad, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right, all right, all right.
Alright.
Decisions.
Lincoln Lawyer and Amistad are correct, believe it or not.
He was in Amistad?
Dane takes the lead and regains his body.
Am I right?
So Dane is in the lead and he's the only corporeal one. Hercules. Hercules labors. Steal some horses. Lasso the moon. Steal some apples.
Time is almost up.
Jesus, easy.
Hurry, hurry. Who's not answering?
I did.
Alright. Lasso the moon is the only one that's not one of his labors. The other two are... Steal some apples seems kind of trivial.
It's the only way.
Dane's 2 spaces... The nearest ghost to Dane is Adam at 2 spaces away. Weird Al Yankovic songs.
I think they were golden apples that he had to...
Weird Al Yankovic songs. Drop it like it's snot. I lost on Jeopardy. Welcome to the juggle.
Welcome to the juggle. Welcome to the juggle. It's all fun and games.
Only I lost on Jeopardy is correct there.
Get it. You did well.
I lost on Jeopardy.
Me and Adam are both 2 spaces behind Dane.
Here's another one.
LaCroix flavors. Apricot, pumpkin, berry.
I don't even know what LaCroix is.
I think it's a flavored water.
Yeah.
I might be wrong about that though.
Decision.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mark's not playing. Hey Mark, look it up for us. What is that? LACROIX.
LACROIX.
Apricot and berry is correct.
It's a drink. It's a sparkling beverage that comes in multiple flavors.
Adam and I
It's
are one.
from the United States.
The 7 habits of highly effective people. Talk with your hands, get plenty of sleep, synergize. Dane's basically got to completely mess this up to lose. But me and Adam are right behind him.
Yes, jeez.
If Dane only gets 1 right, me and Adam might overtake him. Synergize is the only correct one. Dane only got 1 right, but all the rest of us failed miserably as well, so this is probably the end. Venomous snakes, anaconda, black racer, puff adder.
Venomous snakes.
You should know this. You have tons of them where you live.
I don't.
All the animals will kill you where he lives.
Decision.
Yeah.
Shit.
My anaconda don't lie.
Puff adder is the only correct one there. Dane's gonna get out the door with his life. Congratulations.
Told ya.
Oh no. So now Adam is the Australian Buffalo Bills.
Ugh. Hey Mark, you want in on this next one?
Sure.
I'll be right back. Alright.
Alright.
Don't take too long.
I survive a cold.
But yeah, there's what the drink is. You asked me to look up.
Hey.
My anaconda don't.
Oh, diddle 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 diddle.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, lover.
And a happy poop herp.
Oh.
Here's the room code.
Okay.
Idey.
Okay. I'm back.
Room code, new fresh room code is already in there.
Freshness.
Fresh as a daisy. Alright. It appears to be all of us, so let's do it. Alright, 5-person game with Mark, Billy, myself, Adam, and Dane. Let's do it.
Here we go. Oh. The hell's wrong with you?
My butt. Question
Nah.
1.
Okay, first
I
question.
don't see this.
It bothers me when musicians have obvious calls for help in
Oh,
their songs,
Jesus.
but we just bop our heads to them.
Jesus what?
Jesus
How many
Jones.
times
How many times does Bruno Mars say he's hot, too hot, hot damn in the song Uptown Funk?
Oh,
8, 14, 23, 36.
Say he's hot?
He says, how many times does he say he's too hot, hot damn in the song Uptown Funk? I'm too hot, a hot damn.
Time's running out.
Rip apart.
Don't believe it, just watch.
He recently got sued for that.
I did not even know the dang answer.
He says 8. He says it 8 times. Everybody is wrong. Everybody goes to the killer room.
Show you something.
Oops.
Killing floor. I keep saying killing room. That's a different game.
We know what you mean.
We're all playing fingers.
Just choose one of your
Oh no.
Enjoy.
I
He
hate
doesn't have
that.
to
Damn.
get to cutting.
Alright.
You deserve an ice cream.
Me, Billy, and Adam cut off our pinkies. Dane cut off his ring finger, and Mark cut off his index finger. Just to recap.
Just to
Right
be
now, it is a 5-way tie at $33 a piece.
Early though, so don't
'Cause
forget.
that's how much our fingers went on eBay.
Oh, isn't that?
Question 2.
It goes to dark web.
I'll never forgive it for how it treated Rick Moranis, but
What's the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors?
Shop of Horrors.
I know
Is
this
it
one.
Denise, Janet, Audrey 2, or Polly Ann?
Oh fuck! Of course. What's the goddamn finger I cut off? Ah,
First question Dane gets is the answer is the finger he cut off. It's Audrey 2.
This one.
Like anybody worth their salt knows that. Dane knew that, but he just had the finger is all. So Dane goes to killing floor. Dane's a theater major. He would have known that before any of us.
Hello, guten Tag.
I've been in that play.
Back to the killing floor.
you played Seymour, didn't you?
No, I was Audrey
I
too.
want to play a dice.
Yeah.
We're playing Dane, you're playing dice. Killer rolls a 10.
You'll be my assistant for
I
a
can do the voice.
Should they roll high?
Oh, Seymour.
Mo.
I don't know who that
Or
is.
as easy as you want.
The red. Who's red?
Me.
All right, Billy. Should Dane roll higher or lower than a 10 to live? Pick it. All right, Billy has selected lower because he's a fucking sadist.
Murder dungeon does skew the odds a
Yeah,
bit.
you're a jerk.
You got to roll lower than a 10 to survive, Dane.
Roll lower than me, or you
Roll to 16. Dane is dead.
Thanks,
Billy-
Bill.
Billy, you
I
killed
thought
him.
I thought it only went to like 210.
No. It's 3 6-sided dice, so it goes to 18.
So you always wanted to have it roll what? Lower or higher?
This thing
It depends on what the killer rolls.
Ah,
4-way tie for first at 10:33 each for me, Mark, Billy, and Adam. Dane's in second with 33. Question 3. How does NBC spell out the signature sound from Law & Order in its closed captioning?
Closed captioning.
Is it doink doink, ching ching, chung chung, or thunk thunk? As an avid Law & Order fan, I actually do know the answer to this. It is doink doink.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's ching ching. I thought it was doink doink. That's what the creators say it is doink doink.
Oh,
Dung dung. Come on.
Anyway, all of us go to the killing floor again. We're playing decisions.
Just sitting here.
There's a pile of cash sitting here.
I will kill every
If you take the money, he will kill anyone who did not take the money. If you all take the money, we all die.
don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.
Okay, so we're just not going to talk about it, huh?
I'm not taking the money.
Let's see who has any kind of moral compass whatsoever.
Who's gonna be the dick?
You sold out your friends for money.
I killed everybody.
Proud of you.
Oh
I took the money. Mark, Billy, and Adam are dead. I'm so sorry, guys.
You know, you're the one who's always talking about, well, nobody should take the money, don't be a dick.
Well, we didn't even bother to sit and talk about it. And Mark gave away that he took the money, but I didn't know if that
I
or
didn't
that he
take
didn't
the
take
money.
the money. That's what I meant. You be quiet. You know what I meant. What I said is that Mark said he didn't take the money, so I don't know if he would have been dead to begin with or not. So if I didn't take the money, I could have been dead. So I didn't know what else to do there. I'm the only one left alive. Question 4. Who won the second season of American Idol? Carrie Underwood, Clay Aiken, Kelly Clarkson, or Ruben Studdard? So yeah, I am the only one left alive at the moment. We still got to do the minimum of 5 questions.
And the correct answer is...
Correct answer is Ruben Studdard. That was my finger answer, so I'm going to the killing floor.
Ruben.
Yeah, that's what you get for taking the money.
I hope you get the loser wheel.
Hey, that's what you guys get for not consulting with us first. You guys just did it, and you didn't say anything, and I'm like, well, whatever. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out, it says. If I can't find at least a 7-letter word, I will be dead.
I guess when you're playing.
It's just me, yeah.
No.
Recalculus. How many letters is that?
I found a 7-letter word almost immediately in that stuff. It's cheddar.
Is this what the kids would call epic spelling fail?
Oh, no.
Epic
Cheddar
spelling
cheese.
fail. LOL. Am
So-
I right? Totes.
Anyway. Oh no, I misspelled cheddar! Fuck! Oh man.
Karma's up.
Like I said, if they had stopped before they jumped into the pile of money, or not jumped into the pile of money as it were.
Wait, the game's over?
Game's over, we're all
Yeah.
dead.
What?
They're all dead.
Yeah, just, that's it.
The game's like, well, you all suck. Bye.
Yeah, we all die. I had the highest score, so technically I win. But yeah, we all
You
did.
die anyway.
That's. Wow, this is actually. I think this is the first time that's
This is the
happened.
first time that has ever happened, yeah.
Oh, man.
Guess where to?
There's
Play
actually
again?
no, technically there's actually no winner, but I had the highest score.
Whatever.
Alright, obviously this cannot stand, so we're going to play another one. Play sequel. So we're all going to be junior.
Junior.
I like how the cause of death
Hello,
pertains to what happened in the game. Like, mine was bad luck with the dice.
Alright guys, question 1.
Now, first question.
What are chitlins?
Chitlins?
I know this.
Pig snout, pig intestines, pig feet, or pig skin?
And they're disgusting.
Oh, they're disgusting. I'm Becky Lynch.
It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, I'm Becky Lynch. Suck my boobies. Pig intestines is the correct answer. Only Mark missed it. He's going to the killing floor.
You're in for a treat.
Disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting.
Disgusting, 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 busting, busting.
The fucking state of...
Plus math.
Mark,
Plus 5.
we're playing math.
Answer as many math questions as you
And-
Fucked
yes.
already.
Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If anybody else does better than you, you
There
die.
will be a punishment.
Disgusting.
Boston.
Bustin', 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 bustin'.
Math time. Let's go.
Math, math, math.
Math man. Math man.
The Math Man prophecies.
Math.
It's really...
You look like you're concentrating too hard.
Ah, shit.
Pop goes the mother...
I fucking hit the wrong goddamn thing. Mark, you got 7. Me and Dane both had 15 correct answers. You're dead.
Yes, I knew that as soon as I heard what the game was.
You'll play other players.
I have this lovely non-verbal learning disability that makes math difficult for me.
Me too. I just suck at
Yes.
Pretty much what Mark said.
Completely fucks me over. Through high in elementary and high school, that screwed me over, did that.
Me and Dan have 1375. Adam has 1125. Billy has 1050. And Mark, I didn't see how much you had, but
Alright.
Probably
question 2.
If you're a 13-year-old boy, you damn well better get this right.
What turns a large portion of humanity into hideous flesh-eating zombies in the video game The Last of Us? Is it
I know this.
a fungus, fluoride, tainted meat, or a vaccine?
I've actually played this game.
No, it's not a merman, Billy. I don't know what you were trying to say.
I just said
I don't know. Got this.
Who said?
The correct answer is a fungus among us. Me and Adam missed it. We're going to the killing floor. I haven't played the game. I've seen it, but I don't.
Fungus Among Us.
I'm not that familiar with it.
Yeah.
I
It's a-
completely pulled that answer out of my ass.
It's a form of real life fungus that they changed to.
Adam and I are playing chalices. The rest of you have a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to put it in.
Mike, I'm gonna put it in chalice number 27.
Thank you.
Now it's your turn to play.
All right, Adam and I are going to pick a chalice to drink from.
Yummy, yummy. Now
The
let's
poison
see what
chalices
happens.
were 3 and 4. Adam survives. I die.
What's going to poison me more than a poison?
Which one did you use?
I picked 4.
Oh, that's the one I chose. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, somebody else also probably chose that one because there was only 2 poison chalices.
Poison fight.
True.
All right, Dane's in the lead with 2375. Billy's in second with 2050, and Adam is in fifth with 1125. Those are the 3 alive contestants at the moment. Question 3. Which Wes Anderson film does not feature Owen Wilson? The Grand Budapest Hotel, Moonrise Kingdom, The Royal Tenenbaums, or Bottle Rocket?
I've seen all of it
Wow.
anyway, so I know this one.
This question is fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is my proper look.
Wow.
Wow, Luke. Hey, Luke. I'm in this question.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Hey.
Moonrise Kingdom is the correct answer.
Oops. Wow.
Dane and Billy are going to the killing floor.
You are still
I got it wrong. Wow.
Got it wrong. I wasn't in Moonrise Kingdom. Wow. I should have been. Drawn
I got
and yes, you should probably feel some pressure right
Come on, O-Dog.
It's an army of Owen Wilson.
now.
Drawn and quartered, Dane and Billy. You draw a cartoon character.
Oh.
This
Oh,
This is
alright.
gonna be fun.
when you're finished.
Wow.
Wow, I'm trying a cartoon character.
Cartoon character. Wow. You could kind of draw me because I act like one. Wow. Sit down, O-Dog.
This is hilarious.
That room code is slightly racist. Wow.
Now everyone has to vote.
Jackbox.
What happened to A and B? Wow.
Pick the drawing. I do not want this player.
Pick the worst drawing. Remember, you're picking the worst drawing.
Wow.
That is fucking tremendous.
The votes are in.
2-1. B is the loser, so Billy
This
dies.
is why self-expression is
I am very happy that the Owen Wilson drawing was the winner there. Oh my
no.
god!
heart and soul and
I actually won something.
in-
Wow.
die.
I was in Zoolander. Wow.
I think I know what the title of this episode is going to
I feel
be.
like I should
My nose looks like it went up a pig's ass and the pig turned suddenly. Wow.
I'll think about it.
My brother. My
I
brother
was
is
questioning Reddit. Wow.
Question 4. Wow. Which band had a one-armed drummer?
Drummer.
Oh.
Lord.
Def Leppard, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, or Styx? I mean, if you don't know
What?
this,
What has 9 arms and studs?
the answer to this question, which is Def Leppard, of course.
Fun fact: I have a friend whose dad went to the school with them.
Everybody got it right. I would have been disappointed if there was any other result. Question 5. Which of the following celebrities have never had a glass eye? Peter Falk, Sammy Davis Jr., Fetty Wap, or Omar Sharif? I wish I had a glass eye. Wow.
Sammy Davis Jr. was a black guy.
He was part of the Church of Satan. Wow.
Wow.
Omar Sharif is the correct answer. All the alive contestants still got it right. I missed it, but I'm dead. However, because it's the end of the game, apparently, Dane and Adam are still going to go to the killing floor.
Wow, that's not a thing.
Pretty much.
Wow, worst answer. Dane and Adam, what do you want for your birthday? Write it down. Wow.
I don't understand the ramifications. Wow.
I have a tiny penis. Wow. Actually, it's not that shocking.
No, it's not. I was in a movie with a dead dog.
What do you want for your birthday? Somebody sticking his hand in somebody's anus or peace on earth? Wow. Vote for the worst answer. The worst answer.
Oh, Lord.
I think we're at a point right now where the O-Dog answers win. And yes, I called him O-Dog. What of it? Oh, 2-1. Peace on Earth. Wow is the loser. I'm sorry, Dane. You're dead. I guess Owen Wilson meta is not as strong as I thought it was.
Owen Wilson betrayed me. Wow.
Stick in the hand in the anus. Wow.
Stick the hand in the anus. Wow.
Wow.
Owen Wilson, if you're listening, we'd love to have you as a guest.
Wow. Adam is the last man alive. He's gonna run for his life.
Wow.
Let's do this.
Where's my life?
Let's get out of here.
Left-handed pitchers. Andy Pettit, Justin Verlander, Sandy Koufax.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not that versed in baseball.
Me neither.
I mean, I know one of these, I think.
I know Michael
For sure.
Jordan's on baseball, but that's
Michael
it.
Jordan is not, like, okay, first, Michael Jordan is to baseball what I am to thin people. Andy Pettit and Sandy Koufax are correct.
Yeah.
Sharks.
I knew Andy because he was on the Yankees.
Sharks. Mako, Lemon, Flying.
Hmm.
I didn't see no land shark for UNICEF in this list.
And shark.
Candy Graham.
Candy Graham for Owen Wilson. Oh, Candy! Wow.
Yeah.
Mako and Lemon are correct.
I hope it's Reese's Pieces.
African deserts: Kalahari, Mojave, Gobi.
Wait a minute. Isn't Kalahari isn't the Kalahari Desert? Isn't that a Mario game?
You're thinking of the Calamari Desert.
Oh, oops! Wow.
Kalahari is the only actual African desert there.
Oh, I
I
fucked
know. Well, honey, desert's not in Africa.
It's in
Adam-
California.
Expos.
Adam is way in the lead. Democrats: John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Pauline Nature for the win on this one.
Yeah, Mark will probably fucking excel at this.
No.
Kennedy and Carter are the only correct answers. Man, Dane.
Oh, wow.
Adam is still way in the lead. The closest ghost is Billy. Signers of the Declaration of Independence: Ethan Allen, John Adams, Paul Revere.
Dang it.
John Adams, the only one there. Signed it. Those three. Adam is like 3 spaces from getting out the door, and the closest ghost is like 6 spaces behind him. I think Adam's going to win this. Scrabble tiles worth 4 points or more. X, R, Y.
What?
I mean, it's not really that difficult.
Decisions.
Wow.
X and Y.
No.
It's just the least used letters. Mark is 3 spaces behind Adam. Adam is 2 spaces from the door. Songs on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Hey Jude, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Oh, I know this one.
I mean, one of them's obvious.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jumping Jack Flash.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds are correct. Adam survives. He's the winner.
You what, Adam? What?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
out unscathed. Like, nobody was even close to catching him.
I bet they picked hate shit without realizing that's not part of the sentence.
Wow.
Hate shit was in Sgt. Pepper. Wow.
No. I'm gonna actually sit this one out because I have to tidy up something.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aw, Matt, that means I have to play.
Oh, gee, Mark.
We could play a different game.
Of what? Like, they all take multiple people.
Tiddlywink Jones?
I was thinking
At least we can get rid of that, like, really close to racist room code.
Look at these
These Nixies.
You mean our sheriff is a
Nixie?
Yes. Oh, a Nixie. What's that? A black pixie?
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Billy, are you what? That's what I thought.
No, that's me.
Oh, you're what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Billy's not in the room yet. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, I see it.
Bill, I just want to say I'm not mad, I'm just
Disappointed, yeah. That's worse than being mad.
It was there. I had to go for it. I'm sorry.
Sure. Sure, that's what they all say.
I have
They
to
all
pull
say, though.
I just have to pull something from YouTube. Just fun.
Here we go. We're doing it. We're playing the feud. Yeah, Skip. We know the rules. Thank you. Bye. Trivia Murder Party. Trivia Murder Party. Wow.
There you go, Billy.
Question 1. Mofos. It's me, Adam, Billy, Mark, and Billy left to right there. Which of the following Taylor Swift songs uses the word love the most number of times in its lyrics?
Oh, crap.
Is it Mine, Today Was a Fairy Tale, Teardrops on My Guitar, or Our Song?
I don't care.
There you go, Billy. I gave you the song to your joke you made earlier.
Today Was a Fairy Tale is the correct answer. Nobody got it right, so it looks like we're going to the killing floor early.
We don't know what Taylor Swift.
The damn wheel, isn't it?
I know all four of you were in the Taylor Swift fan.
You're the only one of us that's actually met her, Dane.
Yeah, one of them.
Playing Greed by Chuck Woolery. Let's get Chuck in here. No, I'm just kidding. Chuck Woolery, wow. Take the most or the least money, and you will be punished.
Wow, is Chuck Woolery still alive?
Chuck Woolery, he's still here? Wow. I thought he must be ancient.
I thought he was dead. Huh.
This is taking forever.
Alright, everybody's in.
Everybody shoved in there.
I picked $432. Adam picked $243. Mark had $550 and Billy had $700. Adam had the least, Billy had the most. Adam and Billy are dead.
It's real, okay?
Billy wants to die because he's a spoil sport. And he's not any... you know, if I were playing, I wouldn't be like that. Wow.
Shut up, O.
Listen,
Hey, you don't talk back to O-Dog. What has he ever done to you?
Owen Wilson's a national treasure.
Nicolas Cage was in that movie. Wow. Question 2.
I knew you were gonna say that.
What classic NES video game features a big boss called Mother Brain?
Oh Lord.
Gradius, Metal Gear, Metroid, or Blaster Master? If you guys don't get this right,
Super Mario Brothers 3.
it's Parodius. No,
Yeah.
it's Metroid.
Mother Brain was in Silver Surfer. Wow.
Wow. Question 3. What category are the yellow cards in the original Cranium, the board game? Is
Oh.
it star performer, wordworm, data head, or creative cat?
Ooh.
I've never played that game, but I want to.
It's actually a really fun game.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. The correct answer is wordworm. Only Adam got it right, and he's a ghost. So me and Billy are going to the me and Mark rather are going to the killing floor.
Oh,
We're all dead.
Wow.
you're trying to get your Nicolas Cage, bro.
Oh, we're all dead. Oh, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
We're doing bad.
Yes.
Mark and I are going to play Arena. Attack someone, defend yourself, or grab the Monet. Those are your options.
Count the money. Count the money.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Some girls want all bad with a ding ding.
Defending myself.
Ding, babe.
Yeah, that is probably.
Girls want all bad with a ding ding.
Well done, Mark.
I can't wait to see who gets hurt.
I was
For what?
like,
What happened?
I attacked, you defended.
When I kidnapped you.
Yeah,
So what does that mean exactly?
Let's not miss.
that means you get to star in cars.
Because Mark defended, I died, by the way. So I'm dead. Good job.
Okay.
Gave you the opportunity to do so, and you did.
Unless it's been
Yeah.
again.
What? You cut off?
That was my penance for killing you when I knew you didn't take the money earlier.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
No better to do.
Party.
Are just bad people in this world.
Blum
Why'd
blum
you say-
blum 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 blum.
Why'd you say it like that, though?
Oh, down to just one of you already. This is
Sure.
just like our dinner party. Well, it's really deserving
That's like a
of
demonic
what we
speaking
do.
spell.
If you can somehow survive these next two questions,
Well, what's the
I'll give
question?
you a chance to escape during the final round.
All right, Billy, you have to survive the next 2 questions in order to have a chance to escape. Question 4. Sorry, not Billy. Mark. I keep thinking that's Billy. What is Europe's longest river? Is it the Volga, the Danube, the Ural, or the Dnieper?
What was that last one?
The Dnieper.
Oh. Phew. Whew.
And the correct
I
answer
thought you said something more.
That's the Volga
Yeah,
is
he's
the correct
selling
answer.
Volker.
Mark got it right, so he's continuing on.
is
One more question Mark's got to survive to get a chance to escape. Question 5.
question. I hope you've been keeping up with current events.
Which U.S. president was embroiled in the Teapot Dome scandal?
Dome scandal.
Mark's got this one. Is it Calvin Coolidge, Warren G. Harding, Teddy Roosevelt, or Woodrow Wilson?
Woodrow.
Yeah.
Bonga baka bonga, bonga bongi. Warren G. Harding is the correct answer, and Mark, of course, got it right. So,
And
Mark
he
has
basi-
survived. So, Mark, you get to run for your life.
he basically escaped justice by nothing.
Yes. This very Australian argument in the background there, which is a sequel to a very
Yeah,
Brady
I cannot
Christmas.
hear Drake.
Books, guys, books authored by Donald Trump. Trump, The Art of Yelling, Time to Get Tough, Make America Number One Again, or Trump, Crazy Like a Fox.
Let's see the right answer.
Topical.
Time to Get Tough, Make America Number One Again is the only right one there. I somehow got all of them right. God damn it.
You son of
I'm not voting for him. I'm not voting at all, though, but that's not here or there. Cheers, characters. Coach Ernie Petuso, George Costanza, or Fraser Crane. Cheers, characters.
Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious George Costanza was in Cheers.
Time is almost up.
Oh.
Before anybody watching gets on my case, I'm not registered to vote because I cannot prove that I'm legally a citizen of Ohio, so that's why I'm not voting. Coach Ernie and Fraser, obviously, were the answers there. Egyptian gods: Osiris, Kang, Horus.
Final score: Indians 7, Cubs 2.
So the Indians
Yes,
won
I
the.
saw that.
So that means the Indians won the World Series.
No, they're up 3-1.
Oh, they're up 3-1?
7.
Need one more.
Just
baby.
give it to him. Cubs ain't gonna win it.
Hey,
Are you afraid of the dark? You should be.
Osiris and Horus, by the way, are the correct answers. U.S. Vice Presidents: Thomas Jefferson, George H.W. Bush, Harry S. Truman.
Next game. The next game is actually tomorrow. Well, today, really.
All three of those men have been vice president. Adam is 2 spaces behind Mark. Next, Diet Coke ingredients: caramel color, Alpine spring water, vitamin B.
And love.
Yeah, the two things that are good for you are not in Diet Coke. It's caramel color. Mark is 3 spaces ahead of Adam. Wu-Tang Clan members: Old Dirty Bastard, Jizza, Raekwon. This question ain't nothing to fuck with. All 3 of those men are in Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Mark is 1 space ahead of Adam, the nearest ghost. It's getting close though. Mark, I think, is like 2 spaces from getting out the door. Romance language: English, Italian, French.
German.
German is not a romance. You try romancing somebody in a language it takes 30 characters to say toilet. Italian and French are the correct answers. Mark's gotten out the door. He wins. Nicely done.
Wow, holy shit.
Wow.
It's official.
And because
Monty Gladhill is Canadian's Owen Wilson.
Mark, because of your name, the headline on the newspaper says, "What? Lives?" Oh, that's hilarious. Still a piece of garbage. Hey, are you still sitting out, Dane? I'm guessing that's a yes, because he's not responding.
What? Huh? What?
Are you still sitting out?
No, I'll play this one.
Alright, new room code coming up.
I'll sit this one out. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy the fact that I won a game. Considering when we do these Jackbox games, I hardly ever win. So I want to savor the moment for a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
I win maybe once every 30 times we play. At least it feels like it.
What is their thing say, puby?
That's the room code. You butthead.
Is that the PvP?
Puby.
I'm PewDiePie.
I have the same last name as Wayne Wilson.
So,
wow.
Oh, did I not? Did I not record that last segment, or did I just double hit the record? Let me see that.
Oh. What? Huh?
Are you still? Hey, though.
I just have to.
Mark is 3 spaces ahead of Adam. No, I just double hit. Okay, we're good. I just accidentally recorded a pit. There we go. Alright. We got me, Billy, Dane, and Adam from left to right there in this game. Which, Dane got in the room first, but I have it set to controller starts the game, so only I can start anyway. Let's do it.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's why I'm okay with you guys getting in before me. Because I'm the only one that can start the game regardless of where I'm at.
Regardless.
What's that?
I said you thought of everything, haven't you?
Well, he is a Bond villain.
I didn't make the game, so I didn't think of it, but
I am a Bond villain.
I wish I'd have come up with that.
Flow.
Wow, finger.
Question 1.
Now, first question.
Wow, finger. What?
What organ gives you insulin? Is it the adrenal glands, the gallbladder, the liver, or the pancreas? Can you imagine Owen Wilson as a Bond villain?
Yes, actually, I can.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Wow.
I expect you to die.
No, he wouldn't be the head villain, but he'd be a henchman.
Did you understand the ramifications of your thing?
It's the pancreas is the answer. The pancreas.
I'm Blofeld. What?
Adam goes to killing floor.
No, that's Christoph Waltz.
I expect you to die. Wow.
Wow, Patrick, you saved me.
Adam, you're playing loser wheel. Good luck, buddy.
Oh dear.
It's the one game you really can't win.
Ricardo has come the closest.
I just love it when you spin.
Oh no, you might die.
Yeah. Adam's dead. Wow.
I love the loser wheel.
Who would have guessed? Certainly not I.
There's There appears to be one in the audience.
Wow.
Do we got
Wow.
do we got people joining us on Beam again?
Oh,
I gotta pull up. I gotta pull up the Beam chat again.
Obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the kill.
Alright.
Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing.
Wow.
Uh-oh, audience. Might have a bad start.
If you're joining us on
Like
Beam,
Billy, just
go
plug it
to,
away.
our website.
What's the question?
Let's try this again.
Question 2. What musical featured the song "I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair"?
My hair.
Is it
Yeah.
The King and I, Oklahoma, South Pacific, or Kiss Me Kate?
That means you weirdos in the audience, too.
I don't know.
Somebody with a theater major was laughing there.
There's actually nobody in the Beam chat, so I don't know who that audience member is.
Interesting.
I gotta wash that man out of my hair. Wow.
South Pacific is the correct answer. I missed it.
I got it right.
How'd you know? Man?
I'm going to the killing floor. Who is that person that's in the audience?
I don't know. Maybe it's actually
Feel
Owen Wilson.
yourself.
Welcome back to the
Oh,
Feel yourself.
I'm playing a game with these guys that are making fun of me. Wow.
No, I should probably sue these guys.
Everyone gets to play this.
All right, we're all playing.
That's Luke Wilson.
We're playing patterns, and everybody's playing
That's your.
orange,
Hatchets.
orange,
Wow.
orange grenade, green knife, blue hammer. Orange grenade, green knife, blue hammer. That's your pattern.
From left
Banana
to right.
phone, banana phone.
What was the order of colors from left to right?
And anything other than first place is a death sentence. And a legion.
Don't fuck it up.
This was the pattern you said.
Orange, green, blue is the correct order of colors. I got it all right, so that means nobody could possibly do better than me, so I get to live.
Well, let's see how your friends did.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson. How you doing?
We'll get you next
I'm
time.
not as talented as my brother.
Everybody got all the colors, by the way. Nobody missed anything, so.
Oh,
But I
that should
still live.
That should be an
Here's where
achievement.
everybody's at right now.
All right, let's do it. Question 3.
Question.
The Ottoman Empire reigned in which country? Is it Portugal, Russia, Turkey, or China? I actually believe I know this. I believe I know this.
I have an Ottoman from the Ottoman Empire.
Well, aren't you just...
Well, isn't that just a feat?
Time's running out.
He made a pun. Wow.
Who said?
Turkey
Wait,
is the
what?
correct answer.
That was a great pun, Mike.
Everybody got it.
Very
Thank you,
good.
O-Dog. Even the audience member got it right. Question 4. Where does the Muffin Man live?
Where does the Muffin Man live?
Do you know the Muffin Man? Where does he live? Does he live on Windsor Lane, on Newbury Street, on Drury Lane, or on Hillshire Street? Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Who lives?
I do not know.
And
So
the
shut
correct
up.
answer
He
is
lives
Yes.
on Drury Lane. Everybody got it again, including the audience.
Everyone again. You all
You're a smart kid.
We don't know the answer.
But he's tired of, the killer's tired of our shit, so me, Dane, and Billy are going to the killing floor.
That's bad.
Oh.
Over my favorite
Memory.
part.
We're playing Memory.
Jars of blood.
The one that's hardest on you guys.
Memorize the pattern.
Memorize the pattern of blood. Look, I'm gonna be terrible at it too, so don't worry. You have a really good chance of doing better than me.
Okay, you've had long enough.
Yeah, I don't.
Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die.
The person who does the worst dies. So only one of us can die, unless we tie, I guess.
Submit your work or you don't have a chance.
Hurry, 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 hurry,
Whoa,
hurry.
whoa, whoa, hey, whoa.
Everybody's in.
Once again, and here's
No, I
the
fucked
key.
up. I was completely wrong. I missed like 2 things. Oh, Billy did the worst, so he dies. Me and Dane got the exact same percentage.
And you're it.
Actually, I believe me and Dane actually put the exact same pattern down. We both missed the same 2 spots.
I think someone's cheating.
Of the alive players, Dane's in the lead with 5320. I'm in third with 4320. Question 5. Little Monsters is the nickname of which musician's fan base? Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Lady Gaga, or Avril Lavigne?
It's Avril Lavigne. It's totally Avril Lavigne.
Oh.
No, her fans are called suckers of Chad Kroger's cock.
They're divorced, aren't they?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they did pause.
Who likes Nickelback? Wow. Lady Gaga's the answer. Everybody got it.
I like one
have the
song
same
from
hairdo
hers,
as
okay?
Chad Kroger. Wow.
Question 6.
OMG, sometimes I feel so old, you guys.
High School Musical came out in what year?
What year?
Oh
Don't give a
god.
shit.
2002, 2004, 2006, or 2008?
We suck, man.
I was in High School Musical. Wow.
I probably was. Wow.
I would bang a couple of those girls.
It's 2006.
Really?
Dane got it. I missed it. I'm going to the killing floor.
Come with me.
Yeah, it's that old.
Yeah. We are old.
Actually, Tuesday was hot.
Play the finger cutting.
Oh god, I'm playing fingers.
Fingers to cut off.
Ashley Tisdale looks like she's constipated all the time.
Don't get me started on those.
Can't take a shit. Wow.
Holy shit!
Wow.
That's what the Pope does.
I said fuck it and cut off my middle finger. Now I can't flip anybody off.
Oh, you're fucked.
Dane-
Cylinder
I'm
Galaxy's
gonna take a
boss.
mental picture
Wow.
of this moment.
Dane's in the lead with 7320. I'm in fourth with 5353. And the audience has 3,000. Question 7.
Another one. I've always wanted to run
Is-
a neighborhood bar after watching
Yep.
the Ted Danson show. Becker. So tell me.
What is vermouth?
Vermouth?
Is it a type of gin, a type of schnapps, a type of wine, or a type of whiskey?
I don't care. Does it get me drunk?
It is a type of wine. Again, I missed it, so I'm going to the killing floor again.
What did I?
Surprise for you.
I did not
I
check
don't
wine.
drink. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol very much.
I
I
don't.
check alcohol
Nice
itself.
game.
Playing dice. The killer rolls an 11.
Hi there.
Dane,
They roll higher.
should I roll higher or lower to live?
The choice is yours.
Dane has chosen lower,
Set.
which actually the odds are in my favor. I think a little bit here. Well, it's kind of half
May
and
the
half.
odds forever be in your
I
favor.
was trying to be nice.
I rolled a 13. I died.
Oops.
I'm lucky 13.
You gambled and lost.
Gambled and lost. That means Dane is the last man alive, and that means it's time for Dane to run for his life.
I gotta get out of here.
Get out of here!
To just one player.
What are you doing, Dennis? Get out of
Let's
here.
do this.
Mr. Wilson, is your first name Owen?
You're alive.
Holy shit!
Like,
I think we made a discovery!
holy shit!
Here's your first category.
What?
Get out of here! Wow! Goosebumps books. Go eat worms, stay out of the basement, let's get invisible.
On each answer that fits,
What did we discover?
submit.
Because Dane did a Mr. Wilson impression, and I'd like, is Mr. Wilson's first name Owen? Because it sounded a lot like Owen Wilson.
Decision.
Holy
I
shit!
think it's Walter.
Dennis, get out of my house. Wow.
Dennis, get out of my basement! Wow! What are
Go
you
eat
doing in my
worms.
basement?
Wow.
All three of those are Goosebumps books. I love those books as a kid.
I had all those books.
For every right answer.
I love Let's Get Invisible. Let's Get Invisible is like one of my favorites. Fruit,
It's a Goosebumps comic book.
fruit, grapes, avocado, sweet potato.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone, banana phone.
Man,
Time is almost
it's
up.
complex.
Ike Bean Ein Berliner.
Ich bin ein Berliner. Wow.
Oh, darn it.
Grapes and avocado are the correct answers. Billy fudged that one.
Here's another one.
Dane is still like 5 spots in lead. Drummers: Travis Barker, Les Claypool, Slash. This question could also be people who survived a plane crash, and the answer would still be the same.
Anytime today, kiddo.
It's only Travis Barker. Les Claypool and Slash are both guitarists.
Indeed.
A bunch of smart people, huh?
Next category is
Can you stay out of the shadows?
animals on the endangered species list in 2016. Black spider monkey, African wild dog, black rhino.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
That's a good question.
Black Rhino. I love Black Rhino's tag team partner, Black Heath Slater. All 3 of these are correct. Dane is 2 ahead of Adam. He didn't move at all on that question. Dane didn't. Parts of the brain: the thalamus, the sclera, the cochlea.
The Aussies in the background.
The Aussies in the background.
Those Aussies in the background are fighting for their right to pop.
Only the thalamus was correct. I am 2 spaces behind Dane right now.
Here comes the next question.
Apples: Valencia, Granny May, Sugar Crisp.
I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore. Well, you're only 3 spaces behind Dane, so you should still care.
I don't care.
None of those were apples.
Oh.
No, but like hardly anybody got it, so you shouldn't be in anywhere. I'm still 2 spaces behind Dane. Australian cities: Adelaide, Dubbo, Waka Waka.
What?
You should get this one, Adam.
Yeah, this would be easy for Adam.
Yes, I can see Waka Waka being a city.
Anytime today,
It's Fozzie Bear's.
Australia
I was gonna say, it's Fozzie Bear's hometown, is what it is. Adelaide and Dubbo are the correct answers there. Obviously.
to rate some harder questions.
Oh,
Waka Waka. My
Welcome
goodness.
to Waka Waka.
Dane is
mate.
Dane is 1 space from being out the door. He'd have to miss all of these. House and Game of Thrones: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Baratheon.
Oh, I don't watch that show.
Well, even if you don't, you should know that you should know at least 2 of these.
Not
Only Baratheon is the correct answer. The other 2 are friggin' Harry Potter houses. Yeah, Dane's out the door. He wins.
I should bloody well hope so. With that how easy that one
Yeah,
was.
those first 2 are both houses on.
Even if you don't read Harry Potter, everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
That's literally like, which of these are numbers? 2, 3, or X?
1, 2, 3 or Ravenclaw. Let's say one more with everybody, and then we'll call it a night.
I'll have the clamshell.
So let's do that. One more, once more with feeling from everybody here, and then we'll call it an evening.
Woo, 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 woo.
Ha 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 ha! Shit in my pants. Shit in my pants. I just saw that drawing. Holy shit!
Roman Reigns, it's okay to shit your
Oh
pants.
my God,
'cause you
wow.
suck.
Wow. No, dude, you don't understand. I gotta put that on the screen. I gotta. Hold on a second. But when I get in there and let me get everything. There we go. Hold on.
Oh, you win?
It doesn't matter because I got the. I'm the only one that can start the game.
Okay.
Ah.
Come on, give me a copy that I can do. Save image S. Downloads.
If you turn that upside down, it's like he's going, wow.
He's going, moom.
Oh,
What was that?
wow.
Okay, Adam posted in our Discord chat. I just hit start recording again. Adam posted in our Discord chat something that is going to have to be on the stream on the screen for the entire last game here, because it has to. It has to. Uh-oh, where did I put it?
Just put it on the bottom. White or something.
Hold on a second, because I don't think it's saved right. Give me a second.
No, what's going on?
There we go. I think that fixed it. Yeah.
Don't you think I'm local?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I know who our mystery person was, because they just joined the game.
Who is it?
It's the name is ZZZ Ash ZZZ.
It's Ash?
I think it is. But hold on, let me fucking deal with this, because I want to get rid of the white behind Owen and make this just how do I do it? Oh, filters, that's it. Filters, chroma key color type custom, select color.
Wow, my face is on the stream.
Wow. Wow. Am I really that ugly? Wow.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh my Lord! So sorry. No, I gotta hold on, because I put the smoothness down and it turns into fucking toothless Owen Wilson. Oh my Lord!
Happy Halloween!
Oh!
No, I'm sorry. No, that it's got to stay as this now. That's too fucking funny.
Wow.
Wow.
We're gonna keep Owen Wilson's disembodied head right there.
Ooh, I'm gonna haunt.
We're gonna be playing the game.
I need to hold on. I need to.
Oh God.
I need to turn down the opacity a bit.
Ooh.
More than that, I think.
Wow.
Oh God, I can't. Okay, hold on.
What have you done?
I'm trying to fucking figure out how to get him opaque.
I was in Stranger Things.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it alone. All right, it's time. Let's do this.
You see me in the movie The Minish Man? What?
Let's do this.
I was Chandler. Wow.
It's our last game of the evening, and it's going to be a 6-person game with Owen Wilson's head in the corner there, with no teeth.
He's the 7th contestant.
I look like a redneck. Wow.
I just realized his head covers the room code, so I'll just put him up here.
Wow.
Apparently, I'm the VIP and I can push the skip button.
You should do that, yes.
You're the VIP, that makes you Jesus, what?
Wow.
Make his head a little smaller here.
Owen Hart's Jesus? What?
First question. Which of these animals does not live off the blood of others? I got Owen Wilson's head, so it looks like he's the 7th player. Bedbugs, tsetse fly, lamprey eel, or remora fish.
This is.
Dang it.
Wow.
I got it wrong. I clicked the wrong thing.
And the correct answer is...
The correct answer is remora fish.
Wow.
Billy and Mark missed it, so they're going to the killing floor. I'm assuming Mark is still what with a bunch of exclamation points.
Yeah. I was gonna pick the eagle, but at the last second I was like, nah, it's gotta be the remora.
All right, Mark, Billy, you're playing decisions. Anybody who takes the money kills the other person. If you both take the money, you all die.
But I have so much
Let's
money.
not take the money. I am doing nothing.
Don't do it, though.
Don't do it. Don't dare. Neither of you took the money. Good job.
Okay, there's still some
You're
faith.
both alive. Wow.
I have faith in humanity.
Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad
Yep.
about yourself.
Uh-huh.
I don't care no anymore.
Question 2.
Let's mix things up a little bit. A picture question.
That's a picture question. Be paying attention.
I've been scanning the last
Study this photo, remember as much as you can, and also try to forget about the goddamn
before I burn this place.
What she did?
Australian things going on in the background.
Like that picture. Wouldn't it be
I think Layla's in trouble.
forever in the terrible
Oh, that's how I do it. Okay, cool.
way to come?
Sorry, I was turning down the opacity on Owen there.
A way to burn the
Yes.
internet now. But enough about my hopes and dreams. About that picture.
How many 2s appeared in that picture?
Oh, son.
4, 5, 6, or 7. I wasn't paying attention either. I was trying to fix the opacity on Owen Wilson. I was trying to fix O-Dog's opacity. I think next time I'm just gonna run through Photoshop and erase the background so that at least he has teeth.
He looks better without.
You know, Mike,
The answer is...
you're as headless as Owen Wilson, okay? You have a Facebook picture of that.
There were 6 2s. There were 6 2s in that picture. Me and Asher are going to the killing floor.
I totally pulled that out of my ass.
I got no teeth. Wow.
I give good blowjobs. Wow.
The way his head is positioned on the stream, it looks like he's the 7th player. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. The person with the shortest word will be punished. Me and Ashley are the only ones playing, I think. Yeah, it's just me and
I'm
Ashley.
playing Trivia Murder Party. Wow.
Yeah. Penis.
What if one can do an impression of Luke Wilson?
I'm Luke Wilson.
Got my word in.
See what you come up with.
That's my Luke Wilson impression.
Let's see what you could come up with.
Unfortunately, Ashley ran out of time,
I know
Was
Luke Wilson says man a lot.
so she's dead. Ashley dies. I submitted the word ghastly. It's
Yes,
7 letters.
Oh man,
Here's how the
I'm
standing
Luke
bars
Wilson,
are
man.
standing.
Wow. Man.
Wow. Question 3.
Another one.
Which lyric is not from Rebecca Black's hit Friday?
Oh god.
We so excited, fun, think about fun. I'm driving, cruising, yeah, fun times are fun.
Jeez. I don't even know.
I don't know either.
Who picked this one?
It's fun times are fun.
Oh, thank
The rest of you who are still alive, let's go someplace fun.
I'm glad I didn't know that.
Mark, Billy, and Adam are going to the killing floor, and we're playing math.
Many math questions as you can.
I'm ashamed that I did that.
Whoever does the worst.
Well, I guess you're right.
I'm dead.
I think it's just the 3 of you. Worst mathematician dies. Go, math. Do it. Math.
Math, man.
Whoop. Adam got frozen there for a second.
Keep going. I believe in you.
Oh, it's getting close. Oh, Billy got frozen for a sec. Right now, it's not looking too good for Billy.
Done.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, Billy's the worst. He only got 3, so he
Yeah,
dies.
I'm terrible at math.
See,
What I
Mark?
think as I pressed the third one in a three in a row.
Number
See, Mark, you keep doubting yourself, but you,
Write that one down.
did good.
Number...
Wow, I actually played. I was still second to worst.
Get off the crossbar.
It's second to worst. Wow.
Wow.
I'm not.
But if I'm not on the cross, I can start.
Hey guys, have you
moving
seen my new Owen Wilson weed whacker? Wow.
Look on the bright side of life.
You gotta play with my brother's weed whacker, man.
The Big Short. The Big Short was based off a book by which writer? Thomas Friedman, Chuck Klosterman, Paul Krugman, or Michael Lewis?
Oh, I saw that movie. That one's distracting.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just firing up my Wilson weed whacker again.
The Owen Wilson Carlon? Wow.
O-Dog brand. Michael Lewis is the correct answer.
But I can tell you, Mark and Robbie in a bathtub on that movie, awesome.
Mark, you and I are going to the killing floor.
Yes, it's a habit of mine.
We're playing chalices. So everybody else, pick a chalice to put your poison in.
The Owen Wilson Carlon. Wow. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow,
wow. Wow. Wow.
The Owen Wilson dude.
That was me turning it off, is what that was. Alright, Mark and I are going to pick a chalice to drink from now. This Owen Wilson thing kind of got away from us.
I think
The
it's
Owen Wilson doom sail up.
screw it. It's funny.
It is. It is pretty funny. I will give you that.
Wow. Wow.
Now let's see what everyone drank.
Alright. Mark, your chalice was safe. Mine was poison, so I die.
Oh, sweet Jesus, no.
Poison is a rough way to go.
Wow. So, still 3 people alive. Dane, Adam, and Mark are all still alive. Question 5 is alive, Johnny 5. Chris Crocker became an internet sensation in 2007 when he pleaded for people to leave which celebrity alone?
I can't believe I know
Britney
this.
Spears, Avril Lavigne, Nelly Furtado, or Kim Kardashian?
Now he does gay porn.
Yeah, he
Wow, he takes it in the butt. Whoa, what?
This one?
Wow!
Britney Spears is the correct answer. I don't know. Something was auto-playing there. Wow. Everybody got it right, by the way. Question 6. Which bodily fluid will not glow under a UV light?
UV light.
Urine, semen, saliva, or blood? I've had all of these in me. Wow.
I've never won anything.
Usually.
Time's running out.
I don't know. I don't know what Owen Wilson's sexual preferences are. I'm pretty sure he's married, actually.
Yeah, he is married. I think he has kids too.
It's a good cover.
I have children.
Blood.
Wow.
Blood is the correct answer. Dane and Adam are going to the killing floor.
I'm gonna kill him. Oh, wow.
Now I'd
I
like
think we got a good impression for next year series.
Dane and Adam are going to play draw and quartered, and you have to draw David Schwimmer.
draw this thing as best as you
Why
can.
would you draw that hack?
You're finished.
Because it
That's
tells him.
heck.
It told him to.
Yeah.
Hi, I was Ross on Friends. Does anybody remember me? I remember you, David. Wow. I remember you on Friends. You're the only one that's ever said that. You want to make out? Wow.
Oh,
It's terrible.
Okay.
I used to stare at Jennifer Aniston's hard nipples all the time when we were on set. It was so cold. It's true. Watch any given episode of Friends for the first 3 years. She has hard fucking nipples all the goddamn
Now everyone
time.
gets to vote.
Somebody,
Yeah, that's noticeable.
somebody literally just wrote douchebag. A or B, pick a fucking thing.
Pick the drawing that makes you go.
The other one really isn't too much more flattering.
wow.
Votes are in.
Votes are
So
in.
he is a douchebag.
It's a 2-2 tie.
Oh, that means we both died?
That means you both die.
Oh.
Oh, we were on a break. Wow.
Jeez. douchey there?
I think I'm going to bury that terrible.
Well, I mean, he is a douchebag. You gotta give him that.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen what he did?
Only one of you is
Show.
still alive.
Damn it! We were
He
on
even
a
played Kim Kardashian's dad in another show.
Mark is the last one alive, so Mark, it's time to run for your life.
Yeah.
Here's your
Wow.
first category.
First category is erectile dysfunction drugs. Edex, Aleve, Levitra. I'm going to move Owen to the other side so he doesn't impede anybody's progress here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, me.
Oh.
I'm dead last.
Let's see the
Wow.
answers.
The correct answer is Edex and Levitra are the correct answers.
For every right answer.
Leaves for allergy.
It's for pain.
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Bullwinkle, Tom and Jerry, The Jetsons.
Moose and Squell.
Nuisance.
They did not have enough room to write Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's Tom and Jerry and The Jetsons are the only ones there.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
I didn't know Tom and Jerry was Hanna-Barbera.
States of Mexico. Quintana Roo, Belize, Chihuahua. Wish Ricardo was here for this. He would
Now
knock
we-
this out of the park.
Hey, Ricardo.
I remember
Do you know
I
the
got
state of Mexico is Chihuahua.
we did this in
Hey?
Fibbage 2, and the answer, I remember,
Was blowing in the wind.
yeah.
Box office invasion reference.
Quintana Roo and Chihuahua are the correct answers. Belize is a country in Latin America.
Belize that.
Belize that. You say that all the
That's
time.
us in a way.
The Jungle Book animals: Pongo, Sirhis, Dory.
Yeah, I can see Finding Dory is a sequel to Book.
Actually, never mind. I almost picked one of these, but then I realized that's from Robin Hood.
None of them are right, so it's all right.
Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya.
Dane is a space behind Mark. Next, American Girl dolls: Christina Ricci, Caroline Abbott, Ivy Ling.
Christina Ricci, yeah.
The topless
Christina
version
Ricci
from
was
Black
in my
Snake
movie.
Moan. The topless
Wow.
version from Black Snake Moan, of course.
You look like
Yeah.
she looks horrible in that movie.
Thus,
Um,
that's why it would be funny for it to be a doll.
like,
Get with it. Your joke is stupid. Wow.
That joke, you should feel bad about that joke.
Piece of shit.
Thanks, O-Dog. I feel better now. Caroline Abbott and Ivy Ling are the answers there. Dane just overtook Mark. Dane's got his body back.
Look at these blacks.
Simple machines, inclined plane, wheel and axle, screw.
You.
No, just, what the hell is wrong with you, Adam?
I'm saying that as
Inclined plane, you, buddy.
to you.
All three of these are right. Mark just overtook his body again.
Wow.
Mark and Dane trading back and forth. The Price is Right games. Buy or sell. Buy in bulk. Expensive plastic. No, expensive plastic, I think, is what the models actually have.
Oh.
What? Buy or sell.
Bob Barker.
Buy or sell is the only one there.
Bob Barker.
Dane took his body back.
Whoa,
Trading back and forth.
this shit's getting intense.
Sherlock Holmes stories. The Adventure of the Cardboard Box. The Hound of the Baskervilles. The 5 Orange Pips.
Where's Gladys Knight?
5 orange pips.
She's the 6th orange person. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
that means.
Gladys Knight.
All three are correct. Mark's going to take his body back again. Mark's back in the lead. This is back and forth. Mortal Kombat characters: Sub-Zero, Jax, Shao Kahn.
Really, really.
Seriously?
Sirius XM radio. Mark's probably going to win it. Mark's out the door. He wins.
Bison.
Mark's out the door. He wins. Congratulations, Mark.
That was quite the gimme.
You got a fucking softball for your go-home question. What? Escapes.
Spin goes with everything. Wow. Long game, man. Long game.
I think we're done for the evening. Thank you guys for joining us for this. Owen Wilson thanks you, and I thank you.
You understand the ramifications.
This is a hell of a bonus night of MVGLive. I appreciate it. Next time we're going to be here together is Wednesday for Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. See you then.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, don't miss the Mentalcast either on Tuesday night at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Night, everybody. Wow.